Do a mic check. All right, sweet. Welcome back, everybody. GGBL postseason is in full swing. At least the chase of the postseason is on. What's up, everybody? We got FS Farmer. JJ is in the house. Connor Apod has been in here too. All right, cool. We got 2 guys in. 3 viewers currently. Who are you guys rooting for? Did you guys see the last video talking about the postseason picture? Who are you guys rooting for in the postseason? We got the Knights that are locked in. Copperheads locked in. Revolution. Reapers. Swap Monsters. Revolution. So all those teams are locked in right now. So we got a lot of movement. Got a lot of movement happening here tonight. We're going to figure it all out. We're going to finalize the postseason here tonight. Got a lot of games to sim and quite a few to play. So we'll wait till we get a couple more people in. We don't want to start too early. Connor says, I want Nashville to make it. Yeah, let's take a look at Nashville's schedule real quick, because, yeah, they've got a pretty good chance. Got Columbus here for a 2-game stretch, then St. Louis to end the season. They could get into a scenario where they could get to 163, you know? The show loves the drama. That could easily happen. Blue Sox need to make it. Well, that sucks because Blue Sox are done. They're dunzos. They are 76-81, and they have been eliminated. Yup. So they're out. They can't even make the wild card there. FS. They can't even make it. They're dunzos. They got the big E stuck on them, so they're dunzos. Let's talk real quick. We've only got 3 people in. We got Sports Gaming Josh is in the house too. Let's actually go ahead and start talking about the postseason. Kind of a recap of kind of what to expect here tonight, because we are going to go through quite a few games. I don't want to straight sim like really important games. We want to. The really important games probably kind of towards this back end over here. The last games of the series. Because I don't want to waste time tonight. Because it'd be one thing if we're sitting here showing Nashville, Columbus, and then they go on a 3-game losing streak, it's like then they're done. You know? So what I'm thinking to do is go into quick manage on some of these games. And let's just see how it all plays out, right? Who gets base hits, who hits home runs, that type of stuff, right? And then we can figure it out from there. But that way we can at least get into some action versus just let's just press triangle and let's just simulate the whole thing, right? But yeah, so basically I don't want to spend an hour watching Columbus and Nashville duke it out. Then Nashville loses this game. Then they lose this game in sim. Because we got a lot of teams to worry about here tonight. Namely, Nashville. We've got the Grizzlies, the Emeralds, and the Flight to worry about here for the NL wildcard. It's basically a 4-team race at this point to get 3 spots in the wildcard spot. Now on the AL side, the Revolution, they really can't, in my opinion, they really can't win the division. There's only so many games left. So the Swamp Monsters are in no matter what. The Revolution are in no matter what. The Pizzazz are trying to get in, not so much in their division because they're eliminated there, but through the wild card, they're in. Maples are in too, but the Bandits are 3 games back. The Cardinals are a game and a half back, with elimination numbers 5. So it is possible that they could get in too. So let's just go in and go first things first, right? So Columbus, Nashville is one we got to watch out for. The Flight take on the Swing. They should win some of these games in here. The Nuggets. We didn't talk about the Nuggets situation here in the West. Take a look at what we got going on in the West. So we got the Nuggets, who are a game up on the Bandits in the wild card spot. The Bandits are 3 back. The Nuggets are a game ahead of them in the division. So the Bandits have a better chance at winning the division than they do winning a wild card spot. So really, like, this means everything. Winning the division means everything. So let's just focus on this for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and simulate this game. I don't want to simulate the day because I want to watch Columbus. So Las Vegas does get a W there, 7-4. Big time win right there. Let's go to the viewing the today's games here. So let's see what we got going on here. So New York and Michigan. New York is currently in that AL race. Michigan will win in what looks like to be, they got 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's huge. The Maples are fighting for playoff spot here. Ooh, they beat them 1-0. They scored the top of the 9th inning. Look at that. Sweet, sweet. San Antonio, Colorado. I'm gonna quick manage that one. New Orleans, Philly. New Orleans gets a win here, 6-3. That's crucial. That's huge. San Diego 9-6, so they beat San Fran. That bodes well for the Emeralds. Do they play here? Yes. Seattle and Chicago. We'll sim that. Seattle gets a win, so that helps their cause. Nashville, Columbus. We're gonna do a quick manage there. Miami, Richmond. Miami gets a win. So this is like upset Wednesday or something. Miami 6-5 win. St. Louis and Houston, nothing really to gain for those guys, but let's get into some quick manage for San Antonio, Colorado, and Nashville, Columbus, because I'm curious to see like how this is all gonna play out. We could go into retro mode. That's hilarious.
Let's play ball.
All right. Wow. Okay, let's go simulate the half innings here. Oh my God, Columbus 4-0. What the heck happened? Oh my God. Staked out to a 4-0 lead. Holy crap. Look at, so Nashville, DEG, Zachary, Lettier, and Tanaka, all 1 for 1 right now. That's nuts. Got a little stalemate happening here. Columbus will get on the board here. Nashville gets another 4 spot. I think that this game's pretty much over, don't you guys? What you guys think? Oh, the energy levels are... Why is he still out there? Columbus needs a pitching change.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Ollie Finger's going to need a pitching change
Hooray.
at some point, too. But 9-8. Whoa, they scored 7 runs. They scored 7 runs. They almost came back. They scored 7 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Holy moly. Wow. Okay, so DEG went 1 for 5. Zachary went 3 for 5. Lettier had a huge game. Had a home run. Everything else was a single. Caleb Hartman also had a pretty good game here. 2 hits, I think. Yeah, 2 hits. He got a triple. Tanaka hit a home run as well. Lettier had a stolen base along with Buck Pearson. Finger went 8 innings, so that's really what cost him, I think, is the energy level thing again. So I guess in quick manage, even though you CPU and CPU it, like, you still have to make the changes. So maybe we won't quick manage because that might have like screwed with some teams. Let's get a reset here. See where we're at. So the Heat are in the postseason as of right now. The Flight are out. The Emeralds are in. The Grizzlies are in. They hold a 3-game lead over the Heat and the Emeralds. Reapers, Maples, Nuggets, Bandits. The Bandits must have lost because it simulated the day. So the Bandits must have lost. So they're 3.5 back with 2 as their elimination number. Yikes. Yikes. Bandits. They might be on their way out, guys. Losing 4-1 and then a loss here. So, yeah, I think they're dunzos. I think that they're dunzos. 2 games back from the division, and their elimination number is 2. So really, they need the Nuggets to lose some games here. So against OKC, are they going to lose the game? Yes, they will. Okay, so they're still alive. The Bandits, they're still alive. Who do they get? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. San Antonio, Seattle. What's happening in this series right here? San Antonio and Seattle. What do we got? Two teams fighting for the postseason. Did I skip them? Where are they? Where'd they go? There they are. So, oh, it's the last. Yeah, it's the last series, guys. 3 more games left to go. What is Seattle looking like here? Oh no. Okay, so our focus tonight. This is cool because we've got 3 games left in the season. Our focus tonight for gameplay is going to be focused on these 4 teams. Luckily for us, the Emeralds and the Bandits play against each other, so that can kill 2 birds with 1 stone at that point. Oof. So I think that's the game that we're going to show right now. Seattle and San Antonio. Because you look like if Seattle wins, they get to 85 wins, and let's say like the Heat or the Flight lose, I think that means they're done. Like they can't catch them. So the Emeralds absolutely need a win here tonight against San Antonio. Let's go here to the West. You got the Bandits a game and a half back with 2 as their elimination number. So they can't lose 2 more times. But they need some help with the Nuggets. Luckily, the Nuggets lost tonight. So what do you say we get into gameplay here now? How about we do that? Let's get into some gameplay. We got Diego Marmolejo against Humberto Feliz, who's 7-12, by the way. Pretty crazy, because San Antonio, their pitching staff, he's a 93 overall, and he hasn't pitched like a 93 overall this season. I had one question. How does the MVP look? How does the MVP race look? I think that's under, awards here. MVP is looking like Chris Peterson for, I would assume, the Cy Young and the MVP. That would be crazy. But he's 22-2. He's absolutely insane. You got Kevin Stoitz at 43 bombs for Phoenix, but, Phoenix hasn't done too much. And then Salvatore, he was actually leading the pack. Like, he was the guy for a long time in this AL MVP race, but has since kind of fallen off a little bit. 298, 37. Imagine that. Like, you put up those numbers and you're third. That's nuts. Janil Rivera, 2-way guy. Basically Shohei Ohtani. 38 bombs, 115, 314 batting average, plus the Cy Young. So on both sides, Cy Young and MVP, you've got Janil Rivera and Chris Peterson winning both awards. How crazy is that, man? How crazy is that? So James Monroe kind of putting up better numbers than Janil, although the strikeouts, 39 strikeouts less. That's worth something. That's worth something. But MVP race on the NL, you got Mazza down there. You got Danny Riddle, who's 19 years old, by the way. So is he going to stick around in San Diego? Maybe. Who knows? Batting title. Cameron Moyer. It's kind of cheap a little bit. The guy came over from the NL. Now he's over here in the AL. Tyron Rex probably should win that thing, but man, that's so tough because the batting average is there, but look at Ricky Holberman, man. 321, 34 bombs. That's hard to pass that up. He's got power, man. How are you going to give the batting... Well, the batting title, I guess, is for average, right? So I take it back. Cash Fortuna, 336. Giovanni Ortiz, Elliott Scott, players that we've come to know and love. Oh, Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, by the way, because we didn't show that, but kind of hard because a lot of guys are Rookie of the Year. Janil Rivera again. Go figure that. Chris Peterson. These guys are just cleaning house, man. They're just cleaning house. So let's get into gameplay, guys. Let's get this underway. This should be fun. KAJ Stadium. We'll do quick counts on Clear Skies, regional theme. We'll go fast. And we're underway. All right. So you know the situation, right? Bandits. Game and a half back from the Nuggets. Emeralds currently in the postseason in the NL. But you've got the AL Bandits just trying to win that division. They're probably not going to get into the wild card. They absolutely need this victory. Seattle needs this victory. If they can get it, I think they're a lock into the wild card. They have officially made it. But it's gonna be a it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a good game. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
Leading off for the Bandits, the left fielder, Ricky Piper.
Look at that. Seattle's 84-75, and they're 13 games back from the NL West. That just goes to show you like how good that LA was this season. Crazy. Connor says he's rooting for the Bandits. I'm happy I chose Peterson in fantasy. By the way, guys, I do have an update for you guys as far as the fantasy game goes. So I can give you guys that info here after the stream. Probably in the post-season preview video, I can give you guys a look to see who won your leagues, because you guys are going to have to pick. So the winners of your leagues, you guys are going to have to pick your playoff roster. So you guys are going to have to know if you won or not. But I can give that update a little bit later. We actually had shout out to one of our community members for helping out create that Excel doc that allowed for that to happen. Here we got an infield hit, possibly. Whoa! Somebody died. Somebody died.
Number 12.
Somebody be dead in the stands. Connor, so that's going to open again next season. Yep, that's going to open again next season. So it's a season-long contest. We're going to have our first run-up on the board here. Grayson Fields with the RBI. Single. San Antonio takes an early run. So they just got sent to the middle. That poor soul got smacked. Yeah, so it's going to open up next season. I'll actually send out forms for you guys after the off-season's done, because I'm sure that we're going to have some big moves. So depending on how like each player progresses and where he slots in the lineup, so on and so forth, like that's going to obviously, you know, change the fantasy value, right? So people retire, that type of stuff. So we'll see. Rookies that come on board. But yeah, so after the off season, after free agency and all that, I get that form for you guys again, and just be on the lookout for it. If you're not in the Discord, please join up on the Discord. But I'll also post that in the video or community tab. Just kind of pay attention to the uploads, and you won't miss it. You won't miss it. So bottom one, we got Feliz, quick 2 outs. Here's KAJ, 9th in the National League with a 902 OPS. He's had a beastly season, 295. Looking for another run here. They're not going to get it. Little pop-up here. KAJ going to pop out. That's going to do it here for Seattle in the first inning. So close yet so far away.
For San Antonio, the catcher, number 14.
Let me actually load up the Google Sheets. Because I think, yeah, so we do have an update. I don't know the standings. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we do have the standings. So this was at the All-Star break. They got him? Wow. They got him? They gunned him out. So this is at the All-Star break. I'm just gonna read it off. I split this by the division. You guys remember when there was a sign up, we had people sign up. Then I emailed everybody that signed up. I emailed out the form to pick your players for the year. You got locked in with those players, and based on how those players performed, Each like statistic is worth a certain point value: singles, doubles, home runs, strikeouts, so on and so forth. Now, you guys were placed in divisions, and there were 6 divisions. If I list off your name, you are a division leader at the All-Star break. Obviously, the season has yet to conclude, so we haven't added those points after the All-Star break into your totals quite yet. So, it just takes a lot of work. So, if I list off your name, then you're a division leader, which means you got to hold serve. You got to hold serve for the rest of the year, and you're going to be able to be qualified to play in the fantasy playoff lineup setting thing. You know what I'm saying? You get to play in this again in the postseason. So Rye Guy Racing is in first place in Division 1. Division 2, we have Portugal is in first place. He's 44 points ahead of the second guy. Rye Guy is in front of Swimmer Dude Pinker with 23.6. So it's a very close battle right there. We've also got Chiefy is in first place in Division 3. Zach Chadbourne has 6.9 points away from him. It's a very, very tight race right there. Division 4, we got Sequestrals in first place. Division 5, we got Freight Train. Division 6, we have Zoomer 21 is in first place there. So that's your list. Rye Guy Racing, Portugal, Chiefy, Sequestral, Freight Train, and Zoomer. So you guys are currently in first place in your divisions. That is at the end of the All-Star break. Or the end of July. We'll recalculate this once we get all of the statistics at the end of the season. That way we kind of can reset the deck here. But yeah, so those are the standings. If you've been playing this division, if you've been playing any fantasy game, let me know in the comment section here, live chat, and I'll let you know where you're standing. But yeah. Game audio is too loud. How's that? Is that better? Is that why people are leaving? So what do you guys got planned for the weekend? Anything fun? You got 4th of July coming up. Can't believe tomorrow's July 1st. Holy crap, dude. We are over halfway through 2023. I feel like 2023 just freaking started, dude. It's crazy. Connor says going to go to my little sister's softball tournament. Should be fun. Tomorrow is pool play. Sunday is the brackets. Okay. What position is she? Is she a good hitter? Is she a pitcher? Could she school you with that underhand delivery? Could she school us? There is something to be said about that. There is something to be said about that. It's just a different angle. It's like, and they throw hard. She's a pitcher, outfield, and shortstop. I'm telling you, dude. There's something about like a softball pitcher, like winding up and then releasing that thing underhand that you just can't. It's tough. It's a little tough. Even though the ball is so freaking big. 4-inning no-hitter. Wow. Nice. Could you hit her, though? That's what we have to ask. Could you hit her? I can hit off her. Okay, good. Good. Percy Burnside coming up. Hey, we got a top 3 situation. Marmolejo's in a jam. San Antonio can bust this thing open with a base knock. 98, high and in. I don't think Percy wanted that one. But it missed anyway. Oh, ground ball. KJ handles it. Makes the play. Inning's over. By the way, San Antonio, Humberto Feliz. I'm not going to say it, but you guys can figure it out there. DJ Cosmic. I'm going to be in a Tekken 7 tournament. Prize pool is $5,000. Holy crap. Holy crap. Do you think you're going to win it? Do you think you can win it? Are you going to be confident? You got to go into those things and, like, don't even think, you know? Just don't even think about it. Just let your body take over, man. Just do it, you know? If you start thinking too much, you're gonna botch it. Just like shortstop over here, just miss through it. Man, my Pittsburgh Pirates got to get their stuff together, dude. You knew, but Connor, you knew though. You knew deep down that wasn't gonna last. You knew it though, didn't you? Is Freddie Peralta pitching good? I had him in fantasy today. Oh my god, he sucks. Josh Young, home run. Jorge Soler, home run. On the bench, Peralta went 5 1/3 with 3 earned runs. Look at that. Dan McCullough goes deep. Goodbye baseball, Seattle. Up 2-0. I'm losing 4-6. Oh my god, this is going to get awful, isn't it? We're tied in runs, tied in homers. I'm down by a win, down by 5 Ks. Ugh. I knew I was going to lose this matchup. I knew I was going to lose the matchup. Damn it. All right, 2-1 Seattle. Oh, yeah. Connor, yeah. That's the only way to play, man. That's the only way to play. You got to play categories. You got to play categories. It adds a little layer of strategy into it, you know? Because if you're losing by strikeouts, you can be like, I'm going to pick this guy up. You know, somebody that's in the free agents, you can kind of stream a little bit. Yeah, I've wanted to do points, but I feel like in points you can't, like, you get locked. Your lineup gets locked in for a week. And if a guy gets hurt, you're just boned. You know, it sucks. Like you can't make any adjustments unless they have daily lineup changes. Then that's a little different. But I do like points because then you get credit for like the production. You change it daily, okay? Because you get points for the production. That's what I want. Like if I beat somebody 15 home runs in the week to 2, you know, I want credit for that. My guys just absolutely just raked. I don't want to just win one category, you know. Whatever. Hopefully there's a lot of good players on my side of the bracket. GGBL. Oh man, Percy Burnside just gunning him out. Sports Game and Josh. My league is just set up for fun between my other friends, so only like me and 2 others actually put thought into it. 5-man league. Use a total points thing. Yeah. I'm not against it. I really want to do it one time. I like points better, but I like the idea of points. Oh, God. Mookie's on my bench with 34.5 points right now. Oh, God. Oh. That stings. That stings. I hear you though. I hear you. I mean, I would have loved to have point totals last week, dude. Last week I had no, it was 2 weeks ago. I have Ohtani pitcher and Ohtani batter. I had 2 weeks ago. No, it would have been 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I hit 20 home runs in a week. Oh, we got a pitch out. Get him. He got him. 20 home runs, 40 ribbies, a 299 batting average, a 364 OBP. As a team. With the most home runs. So it was Shohei. Shohei had 3. Francisco Alvarez had 3. Jose Ramirez had 4. It's basically everybody on the team just raked. But this week is different for whatever reason. We're gonna lose this matchup. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. As they say, it only takes one swing. I'll send my team to the Discord later. Holy crap, Matt Olson has 44.5 points for my one team. That's nuts. Yeah, a lot of ribbies. A lot of ribbies, a lot of hits. All right, Ricky Piper up to bat. Definitely going to take that one. Curveball just didn't get on top of it. Didn't get on top. Dang. Seattle's in some trouble, man. They're in some trouble. Marmolejo's up to 95 in the 4th inning. Like, dude, you might have to take him out. Fly ball. Out. Okay, good. Good, if you're a Seattle fan. How is this even possible? Like, Portugal mentioned it, but how is this even possible? Seattle has 1 hit. They have 1 hit, and they're winning. San Antonio has 7, and they're losing. Oh, my God, KJ. What are you swinging at? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh! He was geared up for the fastball. Swing and a miss. Oh, with Ohtani, like in Yahoo they split them up. So you have Ohtani pitcher and Ohtani batter. So I have both. So I have one that's in my pitching rotation, and then I have one that's in my batting lineup. So, yeah. DJ, hopefully my 2 aces can beat at least 8 of them due to the amount of people I would need to win 8 out of 10 matches to even close. Yeah. ESPN, they don't do that for you? Well, that's ESPN. ESPN sucks. That's why I play Yahoo. You have to manually switch that? That's stupid. He's 2 play. I don't know. Look at this. Waylon Mathis. Wayland. Yeah, man, I got a double. Leading the way for Rafael Irizarry. Ground ball. Could be through. Nope. That's a nice play. Braxton's going to make the throw. Got him. As soon as I get MLB 23, I'm downloading the GGBL rosters. Well, I hope that when you do, let me know how it goes. Because I have a couple people that have downloaded the rosters. They say that it's great, it's fun. Couple people think that some things could change in it, but that's, that's fine. That's when you download that roster, it's all yours. So you can do whatever you want to do with it. But at least it's in a good place to where you can alter it, you can twist it, you can change it to however you feel like. It doesn't take like that bunch of work in order to do it. You want to change some people's like appearance, you want to change some people's names, and just go for it. I send everyone into a fantasy draft. Yeah, that's what honestly, that's what I recommend to do anyway. It's ready to pick up and play. The roster's ready to pick up and play. But I recommend resetting the deck and then just go from there. That's my recommendation. FS Farmer. It's fun, and trying to hit Janil Rivera is hard. It is. It is. He's stupid. The knuckleballs in this game, I feel like, are a lot different than knuckleballs in the show in the past. It's just, I don't know, they got just a little extra movement. Diabolist is in the house. San Antonio holding out hope. I don't know, man. I feel like if it's going to get into the bullpen, I feel like San Antonio might have a chance. They've really been shut down after the first inning. But it is possible. It's possible. Feliz has been pitching good. Oh, yeah. A PS4 version. Ooh, then I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if... Let me know if you can find it. Let me know if the roster's up there, because I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's cross-compatible like that. I don't know. Ooh, nice pitch. Good pitch right there from Feliz. Fastball high and in. High now, I should say. High now. Oh, you did? Okay. Saw the logos in 22. Okay, so then it must work. It must work. Okay. All right. Good. Thank you, Farmer. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. Ground ball. Campbell. Make the throw. Got him. Do I have rosters on 22? No, I don't. Nope. They are up on 21. I didn't do the GGBL on 22. I did it in 21, though. But I never remember if the game... No, it doesn't. There's no... Okay, right. There's no year-to-year saves. Yeah. DJ Cosmic. Just wondering how would I put a custom player in GGBL? Do you have a vid? Yes. 1 second. Let me get to the channel here. So there's 2 ways to do it. There's 2 ways to do it. This is actually for anything. Yes. Diabolist is right. Channel points. Oh, what do we have here? What happened here? 2 guys tried to dive for it? What happened? Oh, no. Center fielder tried to dive. Just saw it on the replay. You're like a crazy man. Yeah, dude, he's tired of having the broken record. I've pinged people. This isn't, no offense, DJ. No offense, but I've like pinged people. I've pinged at everyone. I've made videos on it. It's just like boom, 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 boom. But, you know, some people are busy. Some people are busy. They need reminders. That's why I constantly... I don't know your take. Tell me your take. Shane, tell me your take. I don't know what it is. You've had a few over the last 7 years. 6 years. Tell me, what's your take? Meanwhile, we have a 1-2 pitch on KAJ. Zapata, lefty. He's always hitting against lefties. He sucks against lefties. Sports gaming content is dying, Doug. Well, Shane, tell that to the people. Tell that to the people that are out there still that are continuing to reel in thousands of views every upload. Oh, Joe Show! Base knock on the lefty. Look at this. KJ does nothing. Josho Tora does something. It's a double. 34th double on the year. Josho comes through, extends the lead to 3-1. Nice job. At least someone of Portugal's customs can come through. Oh man, it's sad, but it's the truth. I mean, I know where you're coming from, but I think it's me. I think like, you know, and eventually you have to come to terms. Like, I think it's you got to admit that you got to think that it's you is the problem, because everywhere else you go, like you see like Mr. Hurricane's doing well, you see like T&J's doing well, Uncle Sam's doing well, Octagonal Gaming is doing well. A lot of other people that I know are doing well. So maybe it's the creative team aspect. People just don't like the creative team aspect. Most of the ideas have been done thousands of times. You know, and maybe you're right about that though too. It's not a maybe. You're actually right about that, because how many times can you take a really lowly program and build them up to something that's really good? Like, how many times can you keep watching that? I don't know. It's hard to be new and innovative. Yeah, I know. It's tough. Like, okay, so if I take over the Cincinnati Reds in 2018, MLB 18, and I build them up, and I draft well, and I sign guys well, and I make trades, and then they win the World Series. Like, okay, you've seen that happen how many other times? It's the same thing as if I took the Tigers in 22 or something. It's the same thing. You're right. How many times can you keep doing it? That's why I have something very, very different planned for GG Extra on the GGX channel, my second channel, for Madden this year. I have a completely out of left field idea for Madden. I think you guys will love it. If you guys like Madden content, I think it will be. I think it'll be a fun one. I think it'll be a good one. Custom prospects, we're not going to do one for Madden, at least for that specific series. But it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. I think you guys will like it. It's a different take. But we do have a double play opportunity. They got to twist this thing. They have to get them. They do. Yeah. All right. Good twist. Good turn. San Antonio was threatening right there, but they didn't cash in. They didn't get it done. Didn't get it done. Yeah, so DJ, for anybody out there, we got 11 people in here. For anybody out there that's interested in getting a player into this series, or any series that I do on the channel, could be my main channel, my second channel, this GGBL. I offer 2 different ways to get players and customs into a series. You can do channel points, which you just answer questions. You fill out a Google form that I post every Sunday on my main channel, GG9. Answer questions, earn points. You can turn those points in, redeem them, so you can buy a player. That player gets into the series the very next season. So that's one way. It's an easy way. It's a slow way to do it, but it is an easy way. It doesn't even take you that long to do it. Second way is to become a YouTube channel member or on Patreon to donate. So there's 2 ways. One is free and slow, but it's easy. Or you can do it through the money in the donation way, which is fast. It's faster, but it costs you money. Basically, the money just helps support the channel, support me, and the series at large, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in those things, contact me, DM me, let me know. All right, back to the action here. Dan McCullough hit that home run, that 2-run shot early in the ball game. Hits this one hard, but flies out. Blue Steel. Goldie, is your head coach in Madden going to be Bailey Verlies? No. Heck no. I don't want to spoil it. I don't get me talking about it because I feel like I'm going to spoil it because I'm excited about it. It's totally different than anything I've done and probably anything that I've seen any other creator do with a franchise. I think I've seen it done once with MLB, but I don't think I've ever seen it done with Madden. And I think it's gonna be one of my better ones that I've ever done. Because you're right, Diabolus is right, Shane is right. There's something to be said about series with sports teams and franchise mode in general where it just gets kind of repetitive. Like, how many times can you do the same thing over and over again? Oh, look, we drafted a really great prospect. Oh, he sucks. Or, oh, he's really good. Or, oh, we're going to make a couple moves and trades, and that's going to be what puts us over the top. Or, your series is moving too fast. Or, your series is moving too slow. Like, it's just hard. Being a franchise-only, dynasty-only type of creator is just, it's tough right now. So you do have to be creative and innovative, and that's kind of why I like these leagues. The leagues have some staying power. It's extremely niche. It's extremely niche. Not a lot of people really value the leagues thing. But the people that do, they're the true ones. Like you guys, you're the real ones who really like this type of content. Because the storylines just write themselves. You know? You're not just following one team, you're following 30. You're not just following one team or two, you're following everybody that's in here. And it just, the storylines write themselves. Let's see, Connor, hey GG, how do I check my form for the player submission? I want to find out what pitches my customs will have. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Did I not fix that? Was that the expansion series that I sent you, Connor, or did I send you the GGBL one? Is your guy Connor Sapers? Connor Sapers, okay. Did I have? Oh, okay. You picked four-seam, cutter, slider, and knuckleball. That was Connor Sapers for GGBL. That was through channel points. Is that right? Connor Saples. Got it. Pretty sure the GG, okay. We're just watching San Antonio slowly die. No one cares. You know what? Do you guys like the uniforms here for San Antonio? Let's just have a little vote here. Let's have a little vote. Do you guys like the uniforms for San Antonio? If not, what should I change them to? Should they be black? Should they have black? Black on black? Or just modern, like, gray on gray? You know what I mean? Maybe red and gray? You like all the team designs? Have you seen Las Vegas's uniforms? Diabolist? Dude, I have to change Las Vegas. I have to change them. I can't stand them. The red's cool. Okay, yeah. I like the red. I personally like the red. I'm good with the red. Look at this. Look at Darren Holt. My goodness. 2 strikeouts in a row. Ricky Piper. I think he's going to hit a home run. I think he's going to hit a solo shot right here. Make it 3-2. Give us some. Oh, no, base knock. Okay. So are we going to get a 2-run homer? Are we going to get a 2-run shot here? They got 1, 2, 3 up. Number 2 hitter. Here's Cleet Braxton. He's 2 for 4 today. He's seeing the ball. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, look at the eye. 2 for 4, 2 singles. 30 stolen bases. He's not much of a power guy. Not much of a power dude, it seems like. He's got that bat rested on his shoulder, got the elbows down, crouch going on here. Very contact driven. I called them San Diego earlier. This whole game they've been disrespected. Here we go, 2-2 pitch. Oh, foul ball. Come on. Seattle fans really want this one. If they, like I said, if they can win this game, they get to 85 wins. If they can get to 85 wins, I think that they've locked themselves into that wild card spot. So here we go, 2-2 pitch. That is a deep fly ball out there. Warning track. It is gone! 2-run homer! The jinx! It's the no, no, no. You have got to be kidding me. No freaking way. No freaking way. The dude is a singles hitter. He's a singles hitter. I'm sitting there like, hey, Ricky Piper's going to hit a solo home run. Single. Oh, okay. Maybe, 1, 2, 3. They could get home run from Cleet Braxton. Maybe not because he's a singles hitter guy. Boom. You've got to be kidding me, man. Dude, that reverse jinx is nuts. It is undefeated. The reverse jinx is undefeated. Oh my God. Look at Connor even said it too. Give him credit, man. Braxton's going to hit a 2-run bomb. Watch. Oh my God. Connor said hit a bomb, hit a bomb. Oh man. And they're not dead yet, dude. Look at, they got Rocco Casilla. He's 0 for 4. Wouldn't it be magical? Wouldn't it be magical if he could hit a single right here? He needs a single. Rocco on Danny Marmot. 3-1 pitch. So look for the fastball here. Ball 4. Oh my goodness. Percy Burnside, their best hitter, by the way. I think he's their best hitter. The catcher, the top hitting catcher. 1-1 pitch. Oh, foul ball. Got him off balance here with the sinker. Strikeout would be absolutely huge. Ground ball. Oh, they dive. He missed it. He missed it. 2 runs could score. No, just the one. San Antonio. They're still alive. They're still alive. They got to keep their season alive, man. Winning this game keeps their season alive. Wow. They get the game-leading run. 1-2 pitch here is going to miss. Poor Chico. He's so angry. He's so angry. This one should be caught. No, it's going to get out in foul territory. Okay. Watch Seattle walk the game off with back-to-back home runs. Ooh, Deccan. Deccan's got a prediction for everybody here. Little line shot there to right fielder. That's Irizarry underneath it. All right, 4-3 game. 4-3 game. Cleet Braxton. Cleet Braxton. A 2-run shot to tie it. All right, here we go. Terry Goff, their closer, against KAJ, who is currently 0 for 3. Is he going to come through? Let's see. Got the sidearm delivery. A little submarine action. 2-1 pitch. Gonna look for something to drive. Changeup. That would have been a good one to drive. KJ. Don't strike out. Don't do it. 12 curve. 12-6 curve. That one didn't even break. So it looks like Goff's got some speed, but he doesn't have a lot of movement. KJ's going to pop it up. And that's going to be one down here for Seattle. So they are down to their final 2 outs in today's game. So for Seattle, if you lose this game, they're not dead. But it doesn't help them. It doesn't help them here. Out number 2, that is Joshua Tora. It's up to Waylon Mathis. Imagine that. Your hopes rely on Waylon. Waylon Mathis. I'm dead. This is too good. I can't believe that, man. I cannot believe that. That's nuts. it is literally undefeated. The reverse jinx. It's stupid. Deccan says he takes his prediction back. Weak ground ball here to Campos. Oh, look at that play. Look at that play with the bare hand. That is not Dusty Baker, by the way. That is Busty Daker. Diabolus. Wow. All right. So the Bandits. They sneak out a W. They steal. Ooh. The Bandits stole a victory away from Seattle. Oh my God. Look at that. Braxton's your player of the game. Ricky Piper, 2-fer. Braxton, 3-fer. Campos, 3-fer. Grayson Fields, 1-fer. And Percy Burnside there with 2 hits as well. So, yeah, the top of the order here for San Antonio really got it done. Braxton, of course, with the 2-run shot to tie the game up was huge. Feliz was awesome. I think he was great. 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, only 2 earned. 1 came in from an error, so it wasn't his fault. But 5 1/3, couldn't quite get 2 more outs to get that quality start. But still, a good night for him. Now on the other side, you got Seattle. KJ 0-fer. He struck out 1 time. Really didn't get a lot of offense through 1 through 4. So where you expect the offense to come from, they didn't really get anything going. Had the 2-run home run by McCullough, and then that was pretty much it until the 6th inning there where they got the double, the RBI double there by Joshua Tora. A lot of caught stealing. Campbell, Mitchell, and Tora all caught stealing today. They really tried to get busy on the base paths with Percy Burnside, and he burned them, right? Marmolejo, 4 innings, Manning with 3, so they really burned their bullpen in this game. Again, they know what was at stake. They knew what was at stake. They had a team that they could beat in San Antonio. San Antonio was below 500. They're now 80-80. And Seattle, you know, if they could sneak that W away, that would do them well here for their postseason chances. So, by the way, the good boys are in 88-71. We've clinched the division. Copperheads, for anybody that's joining just now, we got the Knights that have clinched, the Copperheads have clinched, Good Boys have clinched, so that is the NL side that's done. Grizzlies, Emeralds, Heat, and Flight all tied. So 4 teams in the wild card race in the NL are battling for 3 spots. So if the Flight get a win, the Heat get a win, that means they're tied up with the Emeralds at 84 wins. So if you're the Emeralds, you got to hope that the Heat and the Flight do not get a victory here on this game here on the 29th. So let's go ahead and just simulate this game. Again, we can't spend another hour, watching these other 2 games here. So let's just go ahead and simulate Philadelphia and Richmond. We'll simulate Nashville and St. Louis as well and see where we stand. So Richmond gets a win, 4-3. We win it in a walk-off, by the way, in the bottom of the 9th inning here. Nashville, St. Louis. We'll simulate here. Nashville gets a win. That really helps out their cause. Getting a victory over St. Louis does not help Philadelphia here with a loss. Let's get a recheck here on the standings real quick. So for the NL side, you've got the Grizzlies who have clinched. at 86 wins. You got the Heat now moving up. Emeralds have moved down a slot, but now they're tied with the Heat. They're in the postseason as of right now. But the Flight losing the last game pushes them out of the wild card picture. So we got to keep tabs on these three teams right here, because there still could be a lot of moving and shaking happening right there. Now for the West side, you've got the Nuggets and the Bandits, right? So we just watched the Bandits get a victory here. They're 1 game back from the division. They're 2.5 back from the wild card. So right now you got the situation with Pizzazz and the Maples kind of jockeying for position there. The Bandits' elimination is 1. The Cardinals is 3. So we got a lot of things happening right here. Let's go to the let's view that date again. Let's see what we have going on here. So New York and Wisconsin, absolutely huge game. You let me know if you want to see this game in action, because I think this is the last series for them anyway. So really, like, this one game isn't going to make or break the wild card positioning. So let me know if you want to watch that game. But what else do we have going on this date here? So none of these games matter right now. Columbus and Iowa. We can simulate that one real quick. Columbus gets a win. They needed that one. 9-2. Okay, so we can get that one kind of out of the way. The Grizzlies are in. We already watched San Antonio, Seattle. So really, how we're looking right now is Pizzazz at 83 wins, Maples 82. Cardinals got the victory here over Iowa. So they're a half game back now. So do you guys want to watch New York and Wisconsin? Or do you want to sim this one, get kind of a reset, and go into this matchup here between Mays and Casey Brown? Because that could set us up for the next day. Let me know. Simmet says Portugal. Hate to be in that Flight locker room, says Blue Steel. Portugal's in shambles, says Sports Gaming Josh. Sim this one, play the next matchup. Let's see what this actually does. So if we sim this, the Pizzazz get a victory. That gets them to 84 wins. Maples then get shifted down. They have the same record then as the Cardinals. The Cardinals would have to play. We could kind of reset the deck and see what happens with these two teams. We'd still have to figure out what happens with the Bandits. Because, again, their elimination number is 1. So I think if they lose one time, I think they're done. So, again, they need some help here. The lucky part for the Bandits is that you've got the Maples and the Pizzazz playing against each other. So that really helps out their cause. For the Cardinals, they need Iowa to take care of business here against them. So I think what we do to set this up is we should sim this one. So New York loses. Did they lose on a... Okay, so they lost in the 7th inning here. Wisconsin gets a win there. Let's sim the 29th. So we're here at the 30th. What do we got here? Pizzazz and Maples are tied. Cardinals are a game back. The Bandits are therefore eliminated from wildcard contention. So that whole entire hour or maybe 30 minutes that we spent watching that game went to the wayside. So their elimination, they're done. They're eliminated. They can't get in, unfortunately. All right. So that sets us up. Nuggets are still in reach. Oh, yeah. They're eliminated from the wild card. But in the West, they're still alive. The Nuggets, 81 and 79. So they have to, if the Bandits want to get in, they got to win the division. So, okay, they are still alive. Let me take that back. So the Cardinals, let's go ahead and simulate their game against Columbus. You got John Choi against Harvey Kidd. Iowa's going to get a victory here, 5-2, which actually sets them up to where they're now a game and a half back. So what the Cardinals absolutely need is they need one of these teams, right? So the Pizzazz or the Maples. The Pizzazz and the Maples have 2 more games against each other. They can't split. If they split, then I think that they're eliminated. The Cardinals will be eliminated if New York and Wisconsin split. So basically, they need Wisconsin to win the next 2 games. That's what they need. They need Wisconsin to win the next 2 games. And then the Cardinals need to win the last game of their season, game 162, in order to get in. I think that's the scenario. But this Nuggets and Bandits thing, like we have to kind of pay attention to that. Man, just a lot happening right now. So view today's games. What do we got? Vegas and OKC. We've also got the San Antonio-Seattle series. Nashville. Let's get an update again on Nashville and Philadelphia, because that one's kind of big. So Nashville and Philadelphia. What do we have here? Heat, Emeralds, Flight. The Flight are a game back. I think if they lose this game, they're done. But then again, if the Emeralds or the Heat lose twice, I think that they're still alive. So you guys, you tell me in the chat. I don't know if you're following this or not. It's hard for me to make a decision because I don't want to waste your time. But what do you want to see here? What do you want to see right now? Because the situation at hand is that if the Flight lose against Richmond, they need help with the Emeralds and the Heat both losing. Yeah, we need to play New York, Wisconsin. And I don't want to do the Flight dirty. I think we need to get them in gameplay. Too. They might be able to earn it, you know? I want them to have a chance to earn it, you know? I'd wait till the last day if there's any decisive games we can watch those. Yeah, that's so tough. Let me save this because I don't want to like screw us up here. Sim Las Vegas and OKC again. Okay, we can do that. GGBL year number. Oh, GGBL YYY one. So let's go ahead and sim OKC in Vegas. So Vegas wins. So since Vegas wins, the Bandits need to win. If they don't win, they're dunzos. Do we want to simulate this game then? Because we simmed the other one. Do we want to sim this one? I think we can sim this one. San Antonio wins! Look at that. They're still alive. They're still fighting. Oh, it's huge. They're 1 game back. Oh my God. They're fighting for game 163. So check this out, right? So if the Nuggets lose game 162 and the Bandits win game 162, then you have a tie for the division. So you go to game 163. Absolutely clutch right there. Look at that. Look what we got going on right now. So we need to watch this one, Maples and Pizzazz, because whatever happens there, I think that would eliminate the Cardinals. The Heat, Emeralds at 84. I think the Flight, we got to watch the Flight. We got to see if they can earn a spot to get to 84 wins. The Heat, I don't really know what I want to do with the Heat. I don't know what I want to do with the Heat. This is tough, man. This is tough. They lose. It's a 7-4 loss. So 84-77, 84-77. Flight. I think those are the next 2 games that we're going to watch. God. Or do we... Because their elimination games, their elimination number is 2. So I think we can sim the flight. I think we can sim the flights game. Because like Diabolus was saying, like maybe we can get to the very last day, like game 162 to see like what happens. So Richmond wins again. Philadelphia came back, scored 2 in the top of the 9th, but so the Flight are now down to 1 more game. So we simmed the Heat, we simmed the Emeralds, we simmed the Flight. So we're good on the NL side for game 162s. And we got to play this game. Maples and Pizzazz. So basically the situation is for the Cardinals, I think, like, no matter who it is, whoever wins game number 2 has to win game number 3. Like, again, they can't split. They can't split. So let's go over here to the Cardinals. I think that their game is simmed. Okay, yes it was. So we got to get to Wisconsin and New York. So let's play this game. Wisconsin got a victory here. If they can get another one, if they can sweep New York, they might be able to get Columbus in. As long as Columbus gets a win in game 162. They have to control their own destiny at some point too. You know? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go, Maples. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it. This is tight. That's what he said. Gotta remember, I gotta be family friendly. Yeah, Port's right. Whoever loses this game cannot lose the next game. Pretty much. Man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a crucial game right here. Casey Brown's a good pitcher, but we'll see if he's got what it takes here against New York. Oh, man. Still going back to Connor's call the last game. That's just insanity.
Yep, that ball went out.
Freddie Peralta had 39 points for you, Connor. 8 strikeouts today. 65 for Justin Steele. These are a lot of points, man. Holy crap. So pitchers are like heavied. What? Pitchers are favored heavily. Wow, can't even talk right now. That was insane, though. I said watch it happen, and then it did. Can't believe San Antonio actually pushed this to the limit. Dude, Shane, I swear to God, I seriously think that somebody from the West is going to go all the way. Somebody's from the West is going to go all the way. Like, they shouldn't. They totally shouldn't, but they will. Just because that's just how it's going to work. Nuggets, Bandits, whoever it is. Yeah, they're going to go all the way. They're going to win the whole thing. Bandits versus Knights. Los Angeles versus San Antonio. Then go figure that. Patrick Willie. What's up, Willie? Vibes Cleveland. Where's the fantasy stat sheet? I don't have it. Don't have it for you guys to view. But you currently are... Where are you? You are 314 points back from the leader. Yeah, you're 314 points back from the leader. This was calculated as of the All-Star break, so you got a long ways to go. Got a long ways to go. Wow, Matt Olson hit 2 home runs today. God, Acuna hit a home run. Oh, that's who I'm going up against. I'm getting my butt whooped. Holy crap, dude. I have 16 RBIs. He has 25. Good week to shit the bed. This will be the first. I've been in first place all year long. I'm going to lose first place because of that. Because of this week. Dang it. Dang it. Pirates down 7-5. Top 9 out. We're going to score 2 runs in the bottom. We don't want LA. This is War Thunder. Connor's rooting for the pizzazz. Wow. Interesting. Not many people root for the pizzazz. Sports Gaming Josh. I'm so tempted to get an All-Star Game jersey. Love the design, especially NL. Yeah, yeah. I do like them this year. I think that they're pretty cool. The Heather design, I think that that's sweet looking. We hate the pizzazz. We hate pizza. I kind of want pizza. God, dude. I need to stop. I need to stop. We love pizza. Final game prediction from Deckens is 9-8. Wisconsin gets the win. Look at the speed out there in center field by Bendito Ramriez. Avante Duckworth, look at this. The DH. Bunch of home runs. Papa Romanos. Pirates strike out last guy. Look at him. Look at him. I'm usually going to wait till about like the 3rd inning to just get like into it. First inning, kind of feeling it out a little bit. I think that trade really helped Wisconsin, by the way. I think you guys did the right thing by voting yes for that trade to go through. I think Duckworth has been really good for them as a DH guy versus like playing second. Dude had, what was it, like 19 errors at the All-Star break at the trade day? I mean, that's a lot for a shortstop. But at second base, 19 errors? Like, come on, man. That's not cool. But he does drive in the tying run. 43rd double. Is that what that said? This man's got 43 doubles. Holy crap. Duckworth, 43 doubles. Look at, they've got the New York jerseys. 43 doubles. Wow. 30 bombs. Yeah. He does rake. He do be raking. Jason DeLay, Josh Palacios. All right, so through 1, we are tied. 1-1. Uno y uno. Oh, by the way, I'm losing 7-4, and I had Domingo Herman 2 nights ago throw the perfect game, and I'm losing 7-4. Make that make sense. Ugh. Ain't no leaves in his yard. Court kind of pushed out, finna get out to Corral. Final prediction 4-2 Pizzazz. All right, Casey Brown, you got 40 pitches through 2 innings. Like, you got to get this thing figured out here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got to get it figured out. You got to settle down just a little bit. Get this figured out. Another ball in the dirt. Can't have that. The fact that Tigers are 5 games out of the AL Central lead makes me want to projectile vomit all over my monitor. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's terrible about it? Is that Scott Harris, the GM, will not do anything. He's not going to do anything at the deadline. And you know, part of me appreciates it, part of me respects it, because he knows deep down it might be a waste of time. Because he knows the team is not quite there to even make a run at all. So what's the point? But dude, like, this town, they've been bad since 2015. Like, it's time. it's time to give us a little hope. Oh, we got a home run? Is that Scotty Finnegan? It was. Scotty. Yeah, we've been bad since 2015. We've been bad for 8 seasons. Like, it's time to do something. You know, the rebuild was unsuccessful. Your farm system sucks. You can't, like, expect us to, as fans, to sit through another rebuild. Like, you go back to the late 90s. Okay, in 1987 they were 98-64. When I was born in 1988, they were still a pretty good team, and then 89 they were 59-103. And then from that point forward, they were kind of just a middling, mediocre club. 95 hits and they suck. 96 hits, they suck. 97, they were 3rd place. 98, they were bad. 99, they were bad. 2000, they were okay. Comerica Park had opened up. They were alright. 01, they sucked. 2002, they were awful. Dave Dombrowski comes in, guts the whole team, guts the farm system. They go 43-119. 2004, they were a 29-game improvement. 2005 hits, stayed the same record-wise. 06, miracle run. And then from 06 onward, for 8 years, 8 years, they were competitive. World Series caliber competitive for 8 seasons. That was our window. That's crazy. You think about that, that's crazy. 8 years was your window, and you never won a World Series. But most teams, like good organizations, their window is usually like 10 years, 11 years. You mix in a couple bad seasons every now and then, but like then they're right back into it, right? But the Tigers organization for the last 40 seasons has been like this. It's been up, it's been down, it's been up, it's been down. And quite honestly, man, I'm just getting tired of it, dude. I'm getting tired of it. As a fan, I just want them to be... I want them to be like a true competitor in the league. Detroit sports has been depressing the last decade. Yes, it has. Except for the Lions, which... Go figure that. Did you ever think that you were going to say that? The freaking Lions are going to give us hope? It's crazy. Got to get that flip over to second. Dallas Blitz playing shortstop today. Who would have thought that? Red Wings been dragged down by awful contracts. The thing with the Red Wings, they're getting really bad luck for the draft lottery. This team isn't playoff caliber. Laugh my ass off. Don't get it twisted. Definitely not. It's crazy how much hype the Lions have. They won on a walk-off, Connor. That's awesome. I like the Pirates. I hope that... You know, Jack Sawinski is one of my favorite guys on that team. Every time I start thinking about Jack Sawinski, I'm like, oh, when's he going to have the next two home run game? You know, multi-home runs. That's what that guy does. Jack Sawinski. National media loves the Lions. Dude, so tell me if I'm wrong here. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because there's something about the Detroit Lions. You know you're going to get burned. As a fan, you know you're going to get burned if you keep continuing down this path. Like, they're supposed to be good. They're going to be good. I believe. I believe. And then he just gets screwed, right? You know it's coming. So is this the season where it's coming? The division's wide open. Exactly. That's why they're not going to win it. This has to be the year. You know it's gonna happen, dude. You know it's gonna happen. The Chicago Bears, right, with Justin Fields, they keep talking so much trash, even though we beat them twice last year, right? But they continue to talk trash. So I'm sitting here looking at that schedule, and I'm like, dude, the Lions are going to be like a 6-win team next year. Because of my pessimism. Because of my pessimism. But then I look at the roster, and I look at Brad Holmes, and I look at Dan Campbell, and I'm like, dude, like, they're doing it the right way. Like, I should be confident. I should be confident in what they've got going on. I should be. But I just have a feeling I know how this ends. It's Chicago screwing us over. Or even Green Bay. Like, Jordan Love's going to be the next coming of Christ. Like, I may bless all Green Bay Packer fans with more divisional wins. Whoa, hey, Keneal's in the house. What's up, Keneal? Keneal, why do I never like your teams? Why do you always like the teams that I don't like anymore? My Padres continue to disappoint me. I'm over the Major League Baseball. This is the greatest league ever. I used to like because they're great. I used to like the Padres. His girlfriend got him on the Padres. Yeah, I used to like them, dude. Like, I used to. But then they decided to get all I don't know, kind of douchey, man. You know, Fernando Tatis,
3 balls.
Soto, Manny Machado.
That's ball 4.
Things you do for love. The
13.
things you do for love. I still am concerned with how Holmes kind of threw caution to the wind with the last draft. See, I gotta trust him though. You know, I gotta trust him. Like the first 2 drafts were good.
Now back. The second baseman.
First 2 drafts are so good that I have to give him this one as a pass. Like I have to trust him. I can't go against it. Hopefully Holmes' seemingly insane draft strategy this work has some 4D chess. And it just works out. Janila equals Ohtani? Yeah, dude, he does. He's currently winning the MVP and the Cy Young. Meanwhile, Wisconsin extending the lead from 2-1 to 3-1. Scotty Finnegan is proving to be super valuable. Give Goldie all the singing awards for that performance. Things you do for love. Josh Young, all-star third baseman, is stupid when you think of everyone else. I don't know. He's legit though. Josh Young is legit. His swing is nice and compact. It looks good, man. He just hit another home run tonight. 274, 16 homers.
Leading for the All-Stars. The center
He's right up there with J-Ram. 298, 13 homers. But he's got all that Texas love, though. That's kind of where it gets a little weird. But, yeah. Goldie, stop with this Finnegan narrative. Overrated. Oh, man.
The bat. Number 20.
I want to believe the Lions can finally win that division. Yeah, I do too, man. I do too. But, like, something is telling me. Something is telling me. Watch out. Rashad Bolden. He always comes through. Rashad always comes through. That's the thing, Keneal. Like, the Lions, like, they have so much going on. They got a good O-line. They got a good running game. Like, they have the players there, but, like, I have no confidence. I'm sitting here looking at that schedule. I'm like, dude, they're going to win 6 freaking games. The expectations are so high that Jared Goff's going to come in there and be like, he had a career year last year, and everybody's, like, on him. And then this year he's going to be like, I don't know why. We just stink. I don't know why. I can't tell you how much I hope Justin Fields is just another glorified Lamar. No kidding. No kidding. Nastiest pitch in baseball is the knuckleball. No, man, it's the Ohtani sweeper. That's the nastiest pitch. We're coming for the 49ers. Oh, man, Port. This is a baseball chat, dang it. So Keneal, you made it into a Lions chat, Goldie. I did? It was me? I guess it was me. I guess I can drive the chat, you know. It's, oh, dang, look at this steep drive. Way back and gone. Cameron Moyer putting some pizzazz on that swing. Look at that. Carlton. Boom. Right down the middle. A changeup, dude. Like, you can't do that. 110. That's why they acquired that guy. That's why they acquired him. Now it's up to John Dolly. Aw, what a Dolly looking fella. What a dolly-looking fella that guy is. Maybe he can be a friend to some New Yorkers of the pizza. The pizzazz. I love how pivotal this game is, yet we talk about everything else in the world. No kidding. This game means so much. And we're just talking about everything else. Like, it was like I was saying, though, dude. Like, I think you got to get to, like, the 4th inning, 5th inning, and then you can start getting into the game. Because otherwise, you know, two teams are just feeling it out. Geno Smith is not him. He's not. Don't believe in it, Port. Don't believe in it. All right, so Lionel Mays is going to walk. Dallas splits. Wally Hills. Look at these names, dude. This guy looks like Brandon Marsh up there. Jammed him. A little jam shot. Moyer's underneath it. Nice catch. Little 92-mile-an-hour four-seamer. That's not very fast. Not very fast. But we got Carmine Feliz. Or Carmine. Depends on your preference there. But what a gun! Look at Cameron Moyer, man. This dude is nutsos. Hits a home run. Throws a guy out. Got a deep shot to Bendito. Has got to give chase, but he's fast out there at center. Makes the catch. Yeah, we're through the 5th inning. Let's go top 6. DeMarcus King. 19 homers. Looking for number 20 right here. Would be huge for New York to make this thing 5-3. But they'll draw a walk instead. Me when the pizzazz become the pissazz. Nice. Nice. Keneal, now that you're here, you are a hard man to get a hold of sometimes. Because I know that you're extremely busy, and you have your NNBL, your basketball league, on your Twitch channel. So if you guys really love the leagues, you guys love leagues, and if you loved the league that which shall not be named, head on over to Keneal Mason's Twitch channel, because he runs a 2K League NNBL, he calls it. So while he's streaming, kind of like what I do here, you know, when we're going through things and we're streaming, but you get to actually manage the teams. So it's completely different. Completely different. It's the same as far as like a personality goes. Like you got a guy that's running it, right? You got a commish. Keneal would be the commish, but you guys can actually run teams. Just check him out on Twitch, and he'll give you some more info if you're interested in that. But so Keneal, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you because you usually have a good head for a lot of this stuff, as far as this kind of content goes. But Johnny P. Who? Keneal Mason, right there, right below you. Keneal Mason. He runs a league. For Madden, remember how you and I did the Xavier Bolt thing and Caden Walchek? You and I work well together as far as the voicing stuff goes. I want to talk to you about something with with the next Madden 24 that I'm gonna do. So it's me, Johnny. Right? Yeah, right below. Keneal Mason, right there. New York takes a 5-3 lead. By the way, June Kwan Park is up next. 1 for 2. Yeah, I'll DM it to you on Discord here. Doesn't have to be tonight, you know. We got time. Game doesn't come out for a while, but hey Goldie Rashad. So hey Goldie, are you doing anything with Maximum Football? I will definitely be doing something with Maximum Football. Yep, for sure. It will be going on my second channel, though. A league that's all 40 overall bums, but you take it completely seriously. This is Diabolist. You know, I say it all the time, though, Shane. I say it all the time. That's a fair ball, by the way. I say it all the time, but I feel like I need to get away from doing this long stuff. You know? But it's really hard for me, dude. It's really hard for me to get away from the long, drawn-out franchise type of things. You can do franchise. I've seen it done before. You can do franchise. You can do dynasty content that's quick. You're in and you're out of videos, and you can still have it jam-packed full of storylines. I've seen it done. I'd love if I was able to figure that out. But man, it's like that's the way to go, though. But anyway, so Rashad, yes, I'm going to plan on doing something for Maximum Football for sure. I don't know if my brother would be down for it with, like, the create a team thing. I know that they have that option, that you can put your logos up there. Johnny P says I subbed. Well, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. Oh, you mean you subbed to Keneal, probably. We had all these kids, including me, try it, and you smashed it with Huskies and Xavier Bolt. Yeah, he's good. Damn, we got a stud here. Yeah, Keneal was good, man. Yeah, so... yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't say too much else other than that. But I know that the team over there has put in a lot of effort, and they're actually listening to the feedback. So it's been big. It has been big. It's a lot different than EA, for sure. The one thing that I want to know more about is the dynasty mode. You know, I want to know how that's all going to play out. Want a little bit more info on that. How the recruiting goes. Because the last Maximum Football, like in 2019? Doug Flutie's Maximum Football? I just didn't get a good feel for it. Gameplay's going to be important too. I know that the team has made a lot of animation changes and physics-based stuff, and it looks a lot better actually. So I'm good with it, but I don't think it's going to take over any NCAA football 14 content. That's for dang sure. Yeah. People like to see real teams. Paxton Lynch's Maximum. People like to see the real teams. Alabama, Georgia Tech, Florida, Ohio State, Michigan. They like to see that stuff, right? So, you know, and if you don't have the gameplay, if you don't have the graphics, if you don't have the graphic fidelity, you don't have the animations, the movement, if the dynasty mode isn't working, if the recruiting isn't good, then people are just going to go right back to NCAA 14, you know, or other NCAA games. 09, 11, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just people like playing with their real teams. So we're here at the top of the 7th. We've got a 5-3 game for New York. 2 down. King is 0 for 2. He's in a big spot right here. Wisconsin really needs to get an out right here. And that's going to fall in, isn't it? It's going to fall in. No. Wow. Great play out there. Great play out there in right field to hold on to a 2-run deficit. Oh, my God. Shame. Joey Harrington's maximum. I can just see him pointing. I can see him pointing. What was that? NCAA football 03? Is that when that was? Was that 2001? I don't even remember when Joey Harrington was drafted. I think it was 01. NCAA 09 is goated. Why? Because it's on the Wii. Oh, man. The Wii. What an underperforming console that was. Jeez, oh, Pete's. I look back at that time period. 02? Okay. So I look back at that time period, man. I was in college at that point. It was like 2008, right? 08, 09. When did it come out? It came out in 06, I think. So I just graduated high school from that. Wii was elite in childhood. See, you guys probably were too young at that point. You thought the Wii was like your, maybe the Wii was like your first console, maybe? What was, that would be an interesting question for the chat. What was your very first console? I'm interested. I'm interested to see kind of the poll. What was your first console that you ever played? And maybe not what one was the first one that you ever played, because you could have played, you know, Game Boy the very first one, but I mean, like, which one did you play regularly that you can go back and you can think of, like, I bought a ton of games for this, like, this was my main console, my very first one, you know? PlayStation 3, the Wii. 2001 was my senior year of high school. Wow. So Rashad, you're older than me. Rashad's 5 years older than me. Right? Yeah. 2001, senior in high school. Yeah. So 06, I was a senior. There we go. So he's 5 years older than me. Well, I'm not used to older people older than me, like, watching my stuff. I'm used to, like, or people even my age, you know? I'm used to just talking to a bunch of kids, man, a bunch of kiddos. We got a big situation here. Carmine Feliz. 1-2 pitch against Chet Tate. You strike him out? Nope. It's a ground ball. Short. Make the flip over to first, and the inning's over. Little threat right there. Talking to kids, Goldie. Oh, man, don't do that. Don't pull that stunt on me now. Don't do that. That's terrible. GameCube, PS3, and Wii. My second console, also the Wii. Wii was my first. Then 360. First console I ever played was the 360. Man, dude, that's crazy. You're used to talking to the Zoomers. You know, Port, that is something that I think maybe that's why the main channel just stinks now. Maybe that's why the main channel sucks. Because I can't connect to the Gen Zers, dude. I can't connect to the Zoomers out there. I don't know how. I'm too old. And I don't know if, like, they can hear that I'm old in the way that I talk. You know, I don't sit there and talk like, oh, bro, I'm not a bro. You know, I don't reek of Zoomer. Maybe they can hear it in my voice. They're like, oh, man, this dude's way older than me. I don't really think that that's cool. No, don't say that. I hate Zoomers. Port, don't say that. Don't say that. That's my generation, and I hate my own generation. Oh, man. All right, deep drive here. Lauren Duncan. Oh, off the top of the wall. Oh my God, I just packed a 99 here in Judge. Yeah, I don't get the Diamond Dynasty thing, dude. I've played against people in DD, and, you know, I've won some and I've lost some, but I just don't pay attention to it anymore. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the love affair, but I don't know how that content's possible. I don't either. I don't get it. I don't understand. Tell me why. Okay, dude. Okay. Oh, I'm cringing in my head. I'm cringing. It doesn't make sense to me, dude. It does nothing for me either. Somebody in the chat, tell me. Explain it to me. Because it doesn't make sense to me. If I'm playing in franchise mode, okay? Think of this. I'm playing in franchise mode. I'm trying to hit with the likes of David Fletcher, okay, for the Angels, right? Or in the Sun Sox series, in the Saucers series on my main channel. I'm trying to hit with the likes of Errol Robinson or Joey Gallo, for instance, okay? All right? For context, now tell me if I can get base hits with David Fletcher, or I can get hits with Byron Buxton, what's the difference between Brooks Robinson, Mickey Mantle, Manny Machado? What's the difference? What's the difference? You are still in control of the PCI. You're still in control of like what you swing at and what you don't. What is the difference between those types of players? Manny Machado and Brooks Robinson are basically the same thing. You know, you might have some tiny little derivative differences between speed and arm strength, but they were both elite defenders for the Orioles. They both played third base. Right, you might have some different hitting stats, but like, if you're a good player, you should be able to hit with anybody. So for me, I don't get the thing. Like, people are all like, they get real hyped up about, I just pulled 99 Brooks Robbins, or I pulled 99 Manny Machado. It's like, bro, play with Terso or Nelas. Play with David Fletcher. Get yourself a challenge. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. For me, I like the competitive nature of facing others or my friends with guys I like, or beginning to like a guy from using a card, but I also like franchise as well. I'm big into both modes. This is about to change Diamond Dynasty forever. Because it's shiny and cool and it's rare. Is it like Pokemon? It's like baseball, but Pokemon. It's Pokemon baseball. Pikachu's got a red cap on. I got the Pikachu with the red hat. I got the Manny Machado juiced card. Dude, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm old, I guess. I guess that's what it comes down to. I'm old. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5. Bottom 8. 2-2 pitch. Justice. Hanging in. Hanging in there. Oh, you can't take that pitch, Matt. You got to get the bat off your shoulder. So Duckworth is coming up here. He needs to hit number 31. He needs to get number 31 right here. They need it. Got to get this thing 5-4. I don't know if getting on base really does much for him right here, because the number 5 hitter, I guess it doesn't matter. Swing and a miss. That is it for the Maples here. So really, this, like I said, this doesn't help the Bandits. The Bandits really needed Wisconsin to win this game. But now what needs to happen, I think, how this is going to work, is I think they need New York to win game number 3.
Ball 3.
I'd have to look back and see how that's going to work, because the series would be tied at this point 1-1. I think they really needed Wisconsin to win. Wisconsin needed a sweep for them to have a chance in the wild card. Actually, you know what? No, they're done with the wild card. They're out. They can't do anything. They're out. It says they're 2.5 back in the wild card, but I think, yeah, they're done. The only thing they can play for is the AL West. Yeah. So what this is doing, what this matters right here is for positioning in the wild card spot, I think. Diamond Dynasty is like Fortnite with baseball, and I don't know why, but it is. Saddest thing I've ever heard. Explain the comparisons, says War Thunder. Everything's the same, just different appearance. People with short attention spans pay lots of money on it for no reason. They want to get ahead. They think that they're good enough to get ahead. They're like, if I can stack a 99. See, but the thing is, like, it's such a. Oh God, don't even get me started. It's such a racket, though, dude. It's such a racket because, dude, if you stack, there's no reason to pay. There's no reason to pay for this stuff. If you pay for a bunch of card packs and you are lucky enough to get a full team of 99s, right? You still have to go out there against the opponent and you still have to hit the baseball. You still have to pitch. You have to pitch well, right? And a lot of people are really good at the game. So even at the end of the day, it still comes back down to your skill level and the skill level of the opponent. So for me, I look at Diamond Dynasty like it's a waste of your money. If you're sitting there spending money on it, it is a literal waste of your money. Because other people are going to be doing the same thing, and they just might be better players than you. You know? It still ultimately comes down to not the lineup. The lineup can help you, it can assist you a little bit, but it does come down to your skill level. I went into one of these Diamond Dynasty games with literally the base roster. I didn't buy a pack. I didn't even cash in my redemptions, right, from the pre-orders. I didn't cash those in. I didn't open those packs. I went into a Diamond Dynasty game, a ranked game, all 99s, and I came in there with like freaking whatever his name is, Edouard Julien, right? He was my number 3 hitter. Base bronze card guy, okay, like that type of thing. The whole lineup. I'll talk about that later. Pizzazz get a victory. Let's stay on topic here. Pizzazz get a victory. They split the series now. 1-1. Maples fall. 5-3. We didn't really pay attention to this game. And people in the chat probably, when they go back and watch this thing, they're going to probably wish that I was a little bit more animate here on this game. But a 5-3 victory. I'm having fun with talking to you guys about just random stuff here. It's going to be a long night. I can tell that from just how things are going here. But Adam Bird, 3 for 5, a double, 2 ribbies. Lionel Mays went for 5. Got the victory here. Bird was your player of the game. Moyer was huge, though. He had the 2 ribbies, the 2-run shot to give the Pizzazz the lead in the 5th inning. And Bird was solid. Park was good. Duncan as well. But, you know, hats off to the pitching staff. They really shut down the Maples here after the 4th inning. They really just could not get anything going. Duckworth went 2 for. Finnegan went 2 for. He had 2 RBIs. So he tried to, like, put the team on his back. But you look at the batting averages over there for the Maples, they don't have a single 300 hitter. That is definitely going to be something that I think that this team is going to want to go out and acquire in the offseason, simply because they need a little bit more offense. Like, that's hard for me to say because they do have guys like Oliver and Duckworth and Justice, but like guys like Hills, guys like Blitz, guys like Souza Barbosa, they need a little bit more oomph, I think, in the lineup. That's going to be a big, big focus for them in the offseason. If they make the playoffs, they could get on a little bit of a run. They got some good pitching, but it is going to come down to the next game 162. Goldie is a professional GM with those trade packages. I gotta go. I have games tomorrow. Okay, see you, Deccan. Have good time with the games. Good luck. Yeah, dude. Trade packages for what I offer up, man. I try to do what's best for each squad for sure. So as we take a look here at 9:30, we don't really have any other games left to play that are worth anything. So we're gonna get here to the 1st of October. Games 162 are up on the docket here. So the Pizzazz, that was a big game for them. And I didn't really announce it like it was. They're in the postseason. They punched their ticket. They have made it as a wild card team. So you got the Revolution, the Pizzazz, the Swamp Monsters. The East is stacked. Maples are still alive. You got the Reapers that win their division. Nuggets and Bandits. So now we have the situation where the Maples, the Bandits have been eliminated. Oh, we knew that already. So this is interesting. This is interesting now. The Maples, if they win, the Cardinals are out. Even if the Cardinals win, they're out. If the Maples win. That's your elimination number. So I don't really know how we're going to go about this because the Pizzazz are already in. Do we simulate the Pizzazz and Maples game? Because then we get into a situation where if the Maples win, they've eliminated the Cardinals. If the Maples lose, we can watch the Cardinals play, and maybe we can see if they can earn it to fight for a game 163 to face the Maples for that last wild card spot. So that's what's up on the docket here. It is currently 10:55. We got a 2-hour stream going on. Quite personally, I don't want to do one game here, one game there. That's basically an hour to do 2 games. And we still might get to a game 163 at that stage. So that's in the fold. You've also got the Nuggets, who we have not seen in gameplay. They're still in first place, but the Bandits are chasing them. If you sim the Nuggets game and they win, the Bandits are toast. They can't do anything about it. If the Nuggets lose, then we can watch the Bandits try to force this game 163, right? They have to earn it at that point. I think that's probably the best way to go. All these teams are my babies. I want to do right by them. I want to get them all in gameplay, but it's a lot of streaming. And guys, I don't know, quite frankly, if you have that kind of time. Let's see. Maples still have a dying chance. Reagan Landish is in the postseason. Sim Maples, Sim Nuggets, says Diabolist. Yes. Okay. All right. I can go all night, giggity. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. Because we're going to get the card. If the Maples get simmed and they lose, that opens the door up for the Cardinals game to be played. So we'll watch that game. If the Maples win, we know the Cardinals are out. Maples locked up the wild card spot. We'll sim Nuggets here right now too, and that way we'll figure out if the Bandits game, if we need to watch that or not. So that should take care of the AL side. Now for the NL side, we still got some things to figure out here too. The Emeralds are playing the Bandits, so we can't sim that game quite yet. The Heat playing the Maroons. Do we sim that one? I think we do sim that one too, because they're currently sitting here at the second wild card spot. Basically, the flight at this stage, they need the Heat or the Emeralds to lose. It'd be helpful for them if they both lost, but one team needs to lose and the flight need to win in order to force a game 163. So they still have a shot. They still have a chance to get in. So I think what we do here is I think you guys have the right idea. We need to sim Maples. We need to sim Nuggets. So let's do those first, and then we'll see where we're at. So Nuggets game, we're going to sim. And they win. So that means the Bandits are done. The Bandits are toast. So they're out. No matter what happens, they're out. The Heat, I think that we can sim their game. Let's hold off on that. I think that there was something in the AL that we needed to do. Maples, right. New York and Wisconsin. New York wins 13-3. So the Maples fall. Let's take a look here. Nuggets have won their division. Bandits have been officially eliminated. So they gave it a fight. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to get in. So the Maples losing. Pizzazz winning. That leaves the door open for the Cardinals. So we're going to watch that game and see if they can clinch a game 163, because that's really what this is coming down to. So if the Cardinals win, they have to play the Maples in game 163. That's what's at stake right now. Now for the NL, we got the Heat, Emeralds, and Flight. Okay, so we can go two different ways on this. We can watch the Flight game right now. That way it gives them a chance. It puts it on their court. We did them right. We didn't do them dirty. We didn't simulate them. We had them play. If they lose, we know that they're done, no matter what happens. If they lose, they can't possibly make the playoffs. I think that that's probably the best route to go. That means the Emeralds and the Heat are locked in no matter what happens. So I think the Flight game is the game that we need to watch, right? If we do the Heat, we sim them. We sim the Emeralds. That takes the ball out of their court, you know? That kind of does them dirty. Because what ends up happening there is then, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, Flight game would clarify what's needed or not. I think that that's probably the way to go. Yeah. So let's go ahead and watch that Flight game. We got Drew Reed against Alexei Shevchuk. That's going to be the next game. If we don't want this stream lasting 2 more games. Yeah. Letting Heat and Emeralds... Wait, hold on. Letting the Heat and Emeralds play out first would probably be better. Heat and Emeralds play out first. To just sim them, you're saying? Yeah. Because if you sim them and they win, then they're in. If one of them lose, then you still have to play the Flight game. Okay, I see what you're saying here. All right, let's go ahead and do that. You're right. You're right. You're right. Because yeah, you're right. Because even if they lose, if Philadelphia wins or something, if Philadelphia wins, here, yeah, that's the situation. If Philadelphia beats Richmond, they're gonna force a game 163 with somebody, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So Nashville, St. Louis. Nashville loses. Ouch. San Antonio, Seattle. Seattle wins. Okay. Playoff picture's a little bit more clear now. Good call, Shane. Good call. Okay, so here's the situation. The Flight have to win. If they win, they go 163 against the Heat. We also have the Cardinals game that we have to watch too. So there's 2 games left tonight, and then game 163s I think we'll have to do on Sunday. Does that sound like a good plan? I think that's a good plan. We won't do game 163s tonight. But let's do these last 2 games together. And Kev, I don't even know what the new rules are, honestly. I haven't paid that much attention, to be quite honest with you. I thought the new rules that it's just a tiebreaker instead of game. I don't know. I have no idea. You could be right. I don't know how the game is going to decide it. But if it is 163, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. But here we go. Flight and Good Boys at Fetchman's Field. My Richmond Good Boys. Here we go. Alexei Shevchuk against the Philadelphia Flight. The Flight, dating back to GGBL 21, I've always been kind of that team that never could quite put it together. Never once made the postseason. So this would be big time. This would be big time for them if they were able to get that done. Win this game, get to 163. That's got an asterisk on it. To Kev's point, maybe there's 163. I don't know. But Shevchuk gets us started with a strikeout. Next batter up is William Koo, trying to catch the inside and low part of the plate. The changeup. Darius Wilson, let's go, baby. That's War Thunder's guy. Vibes. Vibes, are you from Cleveland? Are you from Cleveland? Just wondering. You seem to be a really vocal guy. So I'm just curious. I'm just curious here. Man, it's starting to catch me in stolen bases. Fuck. Yeah, Richmond could end Philly's season for sure. Look at Brady Dunn. Dude, I'm coming around to this guy. I'm coming around. I've given him so much hate, but you know what, man? He can hit a little bit. 41 doubles. 41 doubles. It's hard to hate on that, man. It's hard to hate on that. He's been doing pretty well. Berger was on Richmond in GGBL 21, so let's go Good Boys. Yes, sir. Cleveland is my last name. Oh, okay. So, like, Grover Cleveland was your grandpap? Your grandpappy? Vibes Cleveland. I'm a Hoosier, says. Okay, Rip Current. Are you going to do, like, a bracket challenge for GGBL playoffs? Sure. That'll be good for channel points, right? Look at Brady Dunn, man. Look at him. He is trying to earn my respect. That's what's going on here. After so much hate, I've hated this guy for so long. He's just like, man, I gotta earn Goldglover 9's respect. I gotta earn Commissioner Goldglover the 9th. I've gotta earn his respect. All right, Vic Flutie, we traded for you, and you haven't done jack diddly squat. That should get the run in. It really should. Dunn's got some speed there, but is he going to go? Yes. There we go. Look at this guy's got no arm in left field. Like, let's get it done. Look at Connor Altman. Those are career numbers for him. 26 homers. Grady Dunn is really doing everything to get Goldie's respect. He is, man. He's trying to do it all. He's like, oh, man, don't trade me. Don't trade me. I love wearing Good Boys brown. I love this stadium, by the way. I love everything we did for my boys in brown here. Cash Fortuna, though, guys. Look at what he's doing. 337 in the cleanup role against Alexei Shevchuk. Look at him with the base knock right there. Oh, nice catch. Rosenberg. Mr. Bobby Watts got 91 RBIs today. But, Rip, for your question, bracket challenge for the playoffs. I think I should probably do that. Good idea. Good reminder, because I've had those in the past with other series for MLB The Show. So let's do it. Let's do it. We can have channel points online for it. How about that? Each team that you get correct, you get 5 points for. Maybe 10 points. One thing's for sure, though, Bobby Watts can hit. That's a surefire double. This would be an all-time choke from Philly, from the start of September being in the driver's seat of the division to being out of the playoffs entirely. Oof. Yeah, it really would. That's a storyline for you right there. That would be huge. But they have to win this game. Absolutely have to win this game. But, you know, Richmond just got hot. They got hot. You saw the sim. The playoff picture video, I simmed most of September. Good Boys just got on a tear, man. NL East was a really... Oh, look at Chris Addison. Oh, baby. What a throw. Here you go. Got freaking JT Real Muto over here. Man. Awesome. Just nabbing it. But Castro's going to get on. But yeah, the East has just been weird because Richmond started off as the winner, as the leaders of that division early in the season. Then it kind of went to Carolina's way. Carolina fell off. Philly came back up. Richmond started creeping up. Richmond started falling back again. And then at the end of the year, just Richmond got hot and took care of it. So, yeah, just a very weird division this year. The other ones, like the AL East, that was all Washington all year long. The Central was all Iowa all year long. AL West, we know the story about the AL West. Phoenix, Vegas, San Antonio. 3-team race. NL Central got kind of weird too for a little bit. But then but by the middle of the year, Houston just was destroying everybody. So Houston's kind of the dark horse, I think, in the postseason. So if you guys are doing that playoff bracket challenge, when I do launch that, you know, Houston might be kind of a sleeper team. They don't really get a lot of love, so. Cleat Braxton is a hero to me. Look at this, Darius Wilson getting some points there for Vibes. He's got a double. Okay, Vibes coming back a little bit, thanks to D. Will. 37th double on the year. .241 strikeouts for Chris Peterson. Good God. Good God. That is ridiculous, dude. But yeah, NL Central was pretty much locked up for Houston a long time ago. Basically, Anybody else below them was just shooting for a wild card, like the Heat. And then we know the story about the NL West. LA Knights destroyed everybody. Best team in the NL. Best team in the league. So, guys, the 12 that are in here, I'm just going to let you know that this season moved pretty slowly on purpose. So when we launched this thing in early May, it was actually a really good timeline to get going because in GGBL 21 I started on Memorial Day. So it was late May when I first started the series. So that's way late in the show, like, content creation schedule. Like, you're really behind. So we started this at a perfect time to start May instead of the end of May. So it's basically taken us almost 2 months to get through one season. So if you do the math on that, we would get to September this year, September 23, to get through season 2. So I don't want this to go that slow. So moving forward, now that you guys kind of understand kind of the pacing, the schedule of the league, right? How the league works, the fantasy aspect, kind of what I like to focus on with the draft, the prospect showcase games, the trade day, not the trade. You know, trades don't happen throughout the year. It happens on a single day in the league. We still have to go through off season. Oh my God, look at that play. That's an amazing play. That's an incredible play at second base. But so kind of how the schedule goes, you know, opening day is big. You gotta focus on opening day. Can't skip opening day. We're gonna move a little faster. You know, we're gonna go a lot faster, actually. Not just a little bit. We're gonna go a lot faster. Player upgrades. If you have a player in this league and you want to do upgrades with channel points, you can do that in the off season only. In season, I don't allow player upgrades anymore, just because it changes the balance of the fantasy leagues. You know, you might have a player that you have as a custom guy that was worth really cheap, and then you upgrade him really to like a higher overall rating. He's going to perform better, right? It's kind of a cheap way to win your fantasy leagues. So I guess I'm telling you this because if you're worried that the league's moving too slow and we're not going to get through a lot of leagues, we're not going to get the lore involved, we're not going to get a lot of storylines involved, don't worry about that, because what I want to do is I want to get... This isn't going anywhere. I'm not stopping this league. I don't care if, like, MLB 24 comes out and they add a little couple wrinkles to franchise mode. Like, GGBL is likely staying on 23 for a long time. And if you love this league as much as I do, and you want to get players in here, you want to see how this league turns out, who's going to win, who's going to be a star, who's going to be the studs. You could watch your guy be a stud, right? I want this thing to go as long as I can possibly make it go, you know. So with that goal in mind, I definitely want to get more seasons in, which means that we're probably going to start simulating like 2 months at a time. So after opening day, I'm probably going to simulate all of March, all of April, and all of May. That'll be like in one episode. And then next episode will be in June. You know, we'll get some gameplay in June. We'll get gameplay in July. We'll have the All-Star stream. We'll have the trade day, prospect showcase. And next thing you know, we're in the playoff chase, you know. So I think that that's probably a good schedule for the rest of the league. The rest of how this is going to go. You kind of are familiar with a lot of the players. You kind of know who's who. The only sucky part about that is that your custom players might not get a lot of screen time. But I think that's okay because they're going to progress a lot faster, right? If your guy's like a 70B coming over into the league, do you really want to watch him kind of hit 250, right? Or do you want to see like how fast is he going to progress? You know, I want to see what he's going to turn into, you know? So I think that's probably best for the series, and that's best for like you guys watching, you know, getting invested in the series. What episode will the draft be next season? I have no idea, but pretty quick. Pretty quick. Off season might take some time, so you guys will have to hang in there with me a little bit. There's 30 teams to manage, 30 teams to sign contracts to bring guys back. You know how the tender contracts thing works, right? There's a lot of people to re-sign. Got to come up with a method. Who's going to sign where? What players would leave, right? What players would decide to stay? How do you make it fair? That type of thing. So you got off season might take a little time, but just hang in there with me. They're gonna have to raid Doug's home and drag him away to stop the GGBL, dude. I'm telling you, man, I'm not stopping this. There was way too much time and effort put into this thing to make it what it is. All these custom players. I'm not stopping it, man. It's not stopping. Yep. Vibes, you're correct. Yep, it made more time to get to know the players.
Number 15.
Exactly. Yep. That was kind of the goal. That was the entire goal for this. Drag out season 1 a little bit so you kind of know who's who. That you have a little bit of name recognition. So that when we get into season 2, season 3, season 4, you kind of just are like, yeah, I remember that guy. I remember he hit a home run in gameplay. I remember he won the MVP that year, blah, blah, blah. But really, I think the fun part about this league comes into play when you start seeing the customs. You start seeing your custom guys start to take over. This guy, like Cristobal Reyes, pretty good player for Richmond, but he's a CPU guy, you know? We have zero connection to Cristobal Reyes. Or we have zero connection to this guy, Javier Perez. Like, pretty good player, 273, 20 stolen bases, but we don't have any connection with him, you know? He's just a guy. What we want to see is we want to see those custom players coming up and you guys rooting for those players, you know? You guys rooting for your own dudes, your own custom guys. You want to see that. That's what makes it fun, in my opinion. But that only can happen if we get into like season 4, season 5, season 6, season 20. Who's going to be a Hall of Famer? I'm curious. I want to know. And plus, it's something I've never been able to do in a lot of my franchise and dynasty stuff, is get so far into it that there's a lot of storylines to draw from, and that's what I want to get to. You know, my hope is that there's still enough interest in the league to where we can get to like a year 15, you know, a year 20. Hey, FG. There is a legend afoot, Mr. GG. No. Legend who? The franchise. The franchise. Franchise gaming. You want to talk about a legend? There's some legendary things happening in the Oakland A's franchise with franchise gaming. Things have gotten so good in Oakland that they have a left-handed throwing second baseman they can play him wherever they want to. Even though the show doesn't want to put him in, things have gotten so good out there in Oakland. Oh no, not the lefty second baseman. Oh man. So in other words, if you're interested in watching a very well done Oakland A's franchise, I believe, FG, you're posting those on your YouTube, or is it just a live stream series? Is it just a live stream series? I see you on Twitter. You go live in the mornings. He's having surgery to repair his throwing hand to righty. I just thought of something that was kind of weird. It's so. Oh my god, it's so stupid that it's funny. Could you imagine when you said that? My mind went to something totally like, why would you do that? But what if you were trying to do that? Like, you didn't want to learn how to throw right-handed, you threw left-handed. So what if you went to the doctors and you said, Doc, I just have more of a feel in my left hand, so I want you to like cut my left hand off and swap it with my right hand. Can you do that? You would have your thumb, which would now be your right hand. Your thumb would be pointing left. I don't think that's gonna work. Could you imagine though? Oh my god, the way that your hand would be able to supinate, like it just wouldn't work. But it's kind of hilarious. Boom, done. He's having surgery to change his throwing hand. Boom, done. Dude, that sounds like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode or something. Like Charlie goes to the doctor, a plastic surgeon, and requests that to happen. It sounds like that. I mean, that would be a perfect It's Always Sunny topic. Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine though? Like, you put your left hand on your right hand, and you can just do stuff. You can just do better stuff with the left hand. But Dennis, I'm better with my left hand. No, Charlie, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. D's just running all over the place. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It feels like it's someone else every time. Giggity. Well, life is so bad for sports gaming YouTubers like us right now that I am currently playing NCAA 13 and loading Madden 20 to my PS5. Oh my god. Are you okay? So FG, real talk right now. Real talk. We were actually just talking about this earlier in the stream. Is it really bad? Like just like spill the beans on what you're feeling here. Because I've just been kind of in my own lane right now. I've just been like so focused on like just getting the content that I feel like I owe my audience out. Just push that I haven't even been like looking at any of this stuff. It's kind of bad, and Twitter makes it worse. Lol. Well, in what way though? I'm not pressing you. I'm just wondering, because I know you and I have talked about this before, but I kind of feel it. I kind of feel it a little bit that's happening. But I can't pin it, you know? I can't pin it. I can't say definitively, like, yes, it is bad. Because I just haven't been paying attention enough to it. It's like I feel like it's around, like it's kind of hovering there, that it's a thing. But I can't pin it down on something specific. Hey, Vic Flutie finally got a base hit. Oh my God. Woo! Finally. Holy crap. The exit velo was 68, everybody. Madden 24 seems to have made decent changes, albeit the beta has had that garbage passing game still with super duper DBs picking everything off. But the features seem cool. Yet it's all... They had these in PS2. It's not new, but we've been asking for it, and they are delivering. Yeah. You're right. I'm excited about Madden 24. Honestly. I mean, you go back to when I started content creation. So in 2017. So Madden 18, 19, 20, 21. Like, those were some bad years for Madden. And quite honestly, dude, like in Madden 23, I didn't have as many negative things to say about it. Like, I'm still playing my Saints franchise. I'm still playing that. Like, I had a lot of fun with Madden 23. I didn't have any qualms with it. Can't really think of anything to say negatively about it. But yeah, the 24 beta was pretty fun. I'm not playing it now. I don't know when it ended. I don't even know. I was lucky enough to get a code, but the relocation was good. I really wish that they could still let you, like, create the uniforms rather than just giving us stuff. Like, here's the uniform that you get. Like, I wish that was a thing. Chris Addison draws a walk here. Michael Gary, the relief pitcher, 28 pitches in, and now he's got one down facing Cristobal Reyes, 0 for 2. In a good hitter's count. Probably going to throw something off speed here. Just a guess. Just a guess. Get you out in front. Get that ground ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Outside. 3-1. Got nowhere to put him. You can't miss. What's the pitch going to be? Is he going to fire that fastball? He's going to fire a four-seamer right inside, and that is a base knock here. Runners were on the move, and that will score at least 2. That is Connor Altman with a slide, and Reyes comes through with a 2 RBI single. Good boys. Putting it on Philadelphia right here. 3-0. Richmond. Fly ball deep out there to center. Fortuna. Got a good running start onto this one. That's going to score another run. Richmond now up 4-0. And Philadelphia is definitely crumbling. They're crumbling hard. Says Sports Gaming Josh. This basically, I mean, this is it for them. If they lose this game, they are not punching a ticket into the postseason. FG. But if you play the better games that are older, people won't watch. Oh, we got another base hit? Yes, sir. Score another run? It does not. So runners are now on the corners. Marmolejo gets a single. Houston Rosenberg, the center fielder, has got a chance to tack on some more runs here. Let's see. Let's see. Ball high. Yeah, see, that's okay. So FG, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. You play the older Madden games. But, okay, I'm happy that they put the mini games back in. And I love the fact that the mini games in preseason can help towards the downs, the number of downs that you need. Look at this base knock right here. Rosenberg comes through. Are they gonna cross home again? Nope. Runners on the corners again. Rosenberg base hits. 5-0 Richmond. Back to your point, FG, though. I'm happy they put the mini games back in. I like the fact that in preseason, like the if you take a rookie into those modes, it helps on the number of downs that they need. So like to unlock the hidden dev trait, like you need 500 downs to unlock the dev trait. I like that. I think that that's good. But the workaround of that, just go to edit player and you can see what dev trait he is. You can even change the dev trait if you want to. So it's like if you're not going to cheese it, it's good. If you're not going to cheese it, it's good. If you are going to cheese it, then it's kind of pointless. But I like that they give you more opportunity to progress your players versus they're putting it more in your hands, which I like that. I think that that's good. I drafted only X Factors. Yeah. The mini games were actually fun too. I don't know what it is about the mini games though, dude. Like, I just have fun with the mini games. I thought those were fun back in older Maddens. But I mean, to your point though, like if you go out there and you pop in NCAA 09, who's gonna watch? Nobody's gonna watch that. It sucks that nobody wants to watch that. I mean, that's good gameplay. I don't know, man. The sports gaming industry as a whole has completely shifted in the last 5 years. I'd say 5 years. It's changed completely. Like, when you're saying it's tough out here, like I'm feeling that with the numbers on franchise videos. Like back in 2018 and 2019, you know, back when my main channel was kind of getting a little hot, I could launch an MLB The Show series, Reds, Rangers. I did 2 franchise series on those. Did a Vikings franchise. Did a Bengals franchise in Madden, and those they blew up. But after the XBA, which I can't really blame it on that anymore, but after that, Giants franchise was a failure. Saints franchise was a failure. Royals franchise was a failure. Sun Sox and Saucers, like that series right now, the expansion series I got going on the main channel's been kind of a failure. Like, the views just aren't there, man. The views just aren't there. I don't know why. I don't get it. I used to launch, whenever I would upload, like going back to MLB 18, right? So 5 years ago, MLB 18, Reds franchise. I would be in my apartment, and my audio was so bad. That's when we were living in the apartment. We just got married like 2 years ago, 2016. 2017, next year, I'm like, we need to make some more money. Like, I need to start making some content. If I'm playing video games, I need to actually make it worth something, right? And have fun doing it. Start making content in 17. start learning the ropes. I go back and listen to that commentary. It is awful. That commentary is terrible. There's no inflection. It's monotone as hell. It's bad. But for whatever reason, that got more views than anything I'm doing right now. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. How do you get better as a creator as far as production value, as far as commentary goes? How do you get better? But then the views aren't there. Like, YouTube's not pushing you out anymore. You get better, but your views don't do anything. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't even care like how bad or how good that this series does, the GGBL. It's just gonna keep going. Like, I don't even care. It's not even a worry for me. It's like we're just gonna keep riding this thing and riding this thing. Oh, finally! We finally get a Chris Addison bomb. God, that's been forever. We haven't seen it at all. We have not seen a home run from Chris Addison in this series yet. We finally get one. And that was a beaut. Six nothing, bottom 8. GGBL forever. GGBL forever. Yeah, if it had year-to-year saves, yeah, we could do this thing in 24. We could do this thing in 25. Anyway, I'll go back to the comments here. I don't know what the conversation has evolved into, but yeah, man, I gotta agree with you. I know we talked about this before, but for the audience here tonight. There just seems to be something going on in sports gaming that people either find boring or it hasn't changed enough. Oh, he tries to die. Oh, man, in a 6-0 game, we're trying to make plays, and that's going to be a triple, isn't it? That's going to be a triple for D-Will. Yes, sir. A 1-out triple. Next Saucers and Sun Sox episode, probably next Thursday. We're going to end the season out. We're going to get some gameplay in there, and then end the season. Get to some off-season moves. That's going to get the run home. It's going to be 7-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. That's pretty much cooked. Yes, Nitro Drive started MLB channel. Yeah, 5.4 on 9 videos. Yeah, you know, it's that thumbnail design. It's that very simple thumbnail design. It's the editing. It's the scripted talking. Like, for me, I just ramble. You know, I get on these so for my editing, how I edit is I know that it's like immediately after I record the game. Like, I'll just hop in, edit it up, because I know exactly the big plays, I know exactly what happened in the game, I know the theme, I know the story of how the game went, right? So I'll go in, I'll slice it up, I'll cut it up, and then I'll just let it play, and I'll just commentate while it's playing. So, I mean, I've done that for 6 years now. That's the way I've done it. And when you do that, sometimes you're thinking that those little pauses are not very long. sometimes your ums and ahs and misspeaks aren't that big of a deal because it's just like you're just talking to the audience. But in the matter of winning or losing a view, I think that those things go a long way. So when you listen to guys like Bordeaux and you listen to guys like Nitro Drive and you listen to their content, you know, they have the editing skill, they've got the zooms, they've got the Ken Burns effect type of stuff going on, the zoom ins and the pans and the words that pop up, you know, the text that pops up and tells you like, here's what I said. It's like, I'm not knocking them. There's a strategy to it. I don't think I could ever pull it off. Like, as much as I want success on my main channel, I just don't think that I'm cut out for it, man. I just don't think I'm cut out for that type of format. I think I'm selling out though. Like, be careful how I say that, because I'm not saying that they've sold out. I'm not saying that they are selling out. I think that it fits for them. You know, it fits for them. Like, that's their style. That's what they're able to do. Like, for me, I can't do that. You know, I can't do that. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I don't think I'm capable of doing it. I have to like. Meanwhile, Cash Fortuna's got a walk here. Gene Slaughter is going to slaughter that ERA if he doesn't get Bobby Watts out. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not calling those guys out. I think what they do is great. I think they figured it out. You know, props to them. Hats off to them. I just don't think that I can do that, you know. I just don't think it's my style. I don't think I could pull it off. If you can't get it, you're not going to do well on YouTube. It's all about attention span. Yeah, it is. Oh my God. No, no, no! What is going on here now? A grand slam? What is this? Like I said, Gene Slaughter is going to get that ERA slaughtered. If he can't get these guys out. Uh-oh, we're in a little bit of trouble here. They made this thing a game, 7-4. Down to their last strike, though. Come on, Slaughter. Come on, Gene. Oh, my God. This is getting scary now. I don't know. I shouldn't be scared. It's a 3-run lead with 2 down. 1 more strike to go. All right, good. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Good win for the good boys, and that means one thing. The Philadelphia Flights have been eliminated. They are done. They cannot reach the postseason. Wow. Man, that sucks, though. Like, honestly, I'm happy for my good boys, but honestly, this game being played, I honestly thought that we were giving them a shot to clinch, to punch their ticket. And they didn't get it done. They didn't get it done. They had a chance. They had a chance. They had an opportunity. And it just wasn't meant to be. Shevchuk turns in a stellar performance. Absolutely stellar. We haven't seen a lot of those types of performances, man. 7 innings tonight. 1 walk. 10 strikeouts. We don't ever really see a lot of these pitchers, these starting pitchers, go that long. And we don't see a lot of them throw that many strikeouts. Like, he was dealing tonight. And you look at the bullpen there for Richmond, and that's exactly why that's why we're good. That's why we're a good team. You got Kim is sub 3.5, Cullen's at 3.08, Slaughter's at 3.9. Like, this team's got some pitching. That's our strength. That's why we're good, right? That's why we're the good boys. All right, so what do we got? What's our situation now? We've got the Flight who have been eliminated. There's your postseason right there. Grizzlies, Emeralds, Heat. Those are locks. Now, for the wild card in the AL side, we've got the Cardinals chasing the Maples. So that's what's on top of our minds here right now, is what is our situation now. We got Richard Strongman and Elior Lederman. That's your game 162. Columbus has to win this game. If they lose, they're not in it. If they win, they force that game 163 potentially. Like I said, I don't know exactly. To Kev's point, I think he called that out. I think maybe there's tiebreakers involved. I don't know. But I would really hope that there's a game 163. That'd be kind of fun. Be good for the content. Good for the storylines. So let's go ahead and get into this matchup. Lederman against Strongman. And that's going to do it for tonight. So we got one more game. We'll go quick counts, fast play, clear skies, and here we go. So I don't know if FG is still in the house, but I just want to make it clear again. Like, those guys, they know what they're doing, you know, and the style works for them. I just don't think that I'd ever be able to pull it off. I don't have the voice for it. I don't have, like, the authoritative voice for it.
The shortstop,
And plus, I don't really like going that fast, you know? I like to go slow. You know? Right, Jess?
I didn't hear what you said.
Right, Jess?
I didn't hear what you said.
I like to go slow. I don't like to make that kind of content, you know? I just don't like to go... I don't like to go fast. Like, I can't just be boom, 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 boom. Make content, you know, all this... I don't like to make that kind of content where I'm just like, here, we're going to go, like, one season in one episode. Boom! I can't do that. I have to, like, guide you through the storylines that are happening. Like, we gotta go slow. That's how we gotta do it. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. She's making an appearance there. I said no.
Well, I just got it.
What?
Well, I just got it.
The shortstop, number 31.
Who do you think's gonna win this game? The red team or the purple team?
Probably the purple. We'll go with purple.
There it is.
Was that a hit?
That was a strike.
Couldn't see my angle.
Is that a hit?
My angle on the TV.
Jess,
I couldn't see it.
Is that a hit?
I didn't see it.
Let's test the wife's baseball knowledge. What is that?
That was a strike.
That was a ball. Okay, you're dismissed. You can leave.
Bye.
You can leave. Goodbye.
It's my angle on the TV. I can't see it.
Well, you'd be a terrible umpire.
Well, most of them are.
Nice. Yeah. Angel Hernandez. Hey, we have another walk.
I think there's a lot of people always screaming that the umpire is calling So they must be wrong.
Yeah, these ones are especially bad.
They're kind of like meteorologists. Throw anything out there, and if it sticks, it sticks.
Can you guys tell that we're Midwesterners?
Oh my goodness.
We're a bunch of Midwesterners here. We've got that Midwestern nice. 2-2 pitch. Lederman. Deep drive. Nick Drake. It's going back to the wall. Got to make a play. Oh, what a catch. But that's going to score at least one on the sac fly. Runner from second will move up, and 1-0 Iowa. Okay. Hey, again, if Columbus loses this game, it's still early. But they lose this game, they're done. They're done. So they got to get it. They got to find a way to clutch up here. Portugal says the purple team. Iowa going to win the Gold Series now, says Port. Philly and Columbus having a massive crumble. It has the wifey's blessing now, says Portugal. Purple team on top.
See?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Called it.
Yeah. You should be playing in the channel points pick'em game. You should be watching this thing. Turn it on your phone. Increase that average watch time. Unreal.
Well, you have a nice evening.
All right,
I'm
thanks.
going to bed now.
All right, good night. See you later. Iconic wifey laugh for sure. Tell her to say the Emeralds will win the Gold Series. Oh, look at this. Deep drive. Look at it get. Dude, Jose Andino. This guy comes through. He's clutch. Iowa stakes out to a 4-0 lead. When do we put on the brakes here? You know, when do we stop this? When do we mercy rule? When do we just end the stream? We're going on 3 hours, guys. After a home run.
3 hours and it's only been 0-4?
There's been games in between this. Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't just
What
been
have you been doing?
talking about how I like to go slow in my franchise series.
Oh, good night.
Jess, pay attention.
Oh, goodness.
3 hours of just this game. Oh my God! Base hit in the gap. It's gonna be 5-0. This should be at least a double for Davis. We'll see if he turns the corner. No, he'll stay there. 5-0 Iowa. They went into this game 162, saying we gotta prep for the playoffs. You know, this is the last game in regular season. We gotta get this victory. We gotta just lambaste the Cardinals.
Did you see the purple man just go on? Yeah, man.
The Purple Man?
Yeah, didn't you see him?
Oh my God. Did you see the Purple Man? Did you see him? Did you see the Purple Man?
Well, I don't know their names.
2-2.
God. Good night. See you later.
Have a lovely evening.
Don't be dreaming too much about the Purple Man.
No promises.
2-2s, missing high.
Full count.
3-2 here to Bo Calloway, hitting 222. Former, by the way, former Columbus Cardinal in GGBL 21. So wouldn't this be kind of some retribution here? Little fly ball out there to center. Bowen makes the catch. We'll see if there's a tag up. Nope. Thought about it a little bit, but we'll see if the number 9 hitter, Alan McMahon, can come through. They've officially batted around the order. Frankie Bowen's got to make a play here. Oh. Stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. So here we go. Let's turn it here to the top of the second inning with Strongman against Anderson. We'll see if Columbus can kind of come back. If not, we might have to go in and go ahead and simulate this. You know, it'd be interesting if Iowa continues to tack on a bunch of runs, but we'll let it play out. Rico Ramos, I'm dying. The purple man. Well, imagine she saw shadow people. Oh my god. Did you see him? Did you see the purple man? The purple man. Oh. We've got Midwest nice, man. We got Midwest nice over here. Yeah, the purple man. The purple team and the purple man. 5-0 is wild. Yeah, it really is. It really, really is.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Leading off for Columbus,
What do we got going on here?
number 34.
All-time great moment. Yeah, Connor's call there was all-time great. That's nuts. Doesn't matter because Seattle clinched anyway. Says Port. Yeah. It's like Connor sent me a message on Discord here. How do I get the YouTube creator role? Hold on a second here. What do we got?
The designated hitter. Benjamin.
I request name change of Iowa to the Purple Man Group. Yeah. That's actually going to be their nickname now. The Purple Man Group. Not the Purple People. Oh! The Purple People Reapers.
Leading off for the
Yeah? Not the Eaters.
shortstop.
The Purple People Reapers. Delman Marsh flying out. We'll see how this inning goes. Should change a little bit. All right, Xavier Hawkins flies out. George Cruz coming up next. Purple Man LLC. Ground ball here. Imasa with the throw to first. Got him. And Salvatore hitting 297 with that Robbie Cano batting stance. Feeling a home run here, possibly? No. Little gap shot, maybe? Possibly? Okay. Quicker inning there. Quicker inning. That's what you need.
Leading off
Lou Jernigan.
the right fielder. Lou Jernigan.
The Purple People Reapers is now the new nickname. And that is the end of the debate. Wannabe Janelle. Otani hit his 30th home run. Oh my god, did he hit another one? Please tell me that he did. Oh my god, dude. He hit a home run yesterday. Dude, he's on fire. He's absolutely on fire. Home run today, home run yesterday, 2 homers
Now
on the 27th. I mean, goodness gracious, dude. He has hit 17 home runs in June. Did you guys know that? 17 home runs in June. That is stupid. That is absolutely stupid.
Leading off for Iowa, the right fielder, number 59.
Sequestral, what's up, boys? Has Wisconsin been eliminated yet? No, they clinched. If Columbus loses, they clinched. But welcome back, Sequestral. Haven't seen you in a while, man. You know, that's one thing. Local purple people, Reapers. I've done a lot of driving and now I'm tired. Yeah. I hear that, man. Work in general. FG, if you're still in the house, how about this for a fact, right? So, you and I have been doing this for so long. Like, think of this. Some of the guys that are in this chat, like Portugal, for example, or Shane, Diabolist, even Sequestral. Like, think about that, man. Like 5 years. So, starting in 2017, that was 6 years ago. So, like, let's say that you were 18 years old. Don't use my government name. Okay. That was 6 years ago. So imagine somebody who was 18 when they first came across our content. They're now 24. So if we're just kind of doing the same things that they've seen since they were 18 years old, you know, after a while, you know, they've kind of seen it all, right? And they get busy. They've got college. They went through college. They've got a big boy job now. How much time do they really have to watch the content? You know? And do they want to watch the content anymore? Oh, dude, I got my mods that were 15 and are in college now. See, that's nuts. That's crazy how fast that flies. So, Portugal, I was about 13 or 14 when I came across your content, and I can drink now. Like, that's so stupid. That's stupid. Like, think about that, man. That's nuts. So, you know, life happens. So when people say that as creators we have to keep evolving, you know, we have to keep like try to find new ways to get like new audience. I'm slowly figuring that out, that's exactly what they mean. You know, these guys don't, you know, they don't always last forever. You know, I told Portugal, he helped me a lot with GGBL 21. I told him, you know, there were a lot of late nights that he didn't have the game, so he was just kind of offering me moral support as I was going through all this and creating the league. But I was like, dude, one day you're gonna jump ship on the content, just like everybody else does. One day, I'm not gonna hear from you for a long time. And he goes, no, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. I'm like, dude, it happens all the time. You get people that are completely bought in. You see them in their Discord. They're chatting you up. They talk your ear off. They're always in your comment section. They're just always around, right? And then just kind of out of the blue, you don't ever hear from them again. And that's exactly what happened to Portugal. And then he came back around when GGBL 23 came out. Can't imagine why that would have happened. Kenneth Alexander Jr. One day I'll sell all my things and live for the rest of my life in the woods, says Dialist. Hey, I was 25 when I found you and curb stomped you in NCAA. Good times. Yeah. You could curb stomp anybody. You're ridiculous. I don't know how you pick passes off. Rico is true. Sometimes life happens. It does. It does. You have to have a little grace for sure. Yeah, it's just one of those deals. Oh, what a catch. Wow, what a play. What a play. The Cardinals right now are running into a little bit of trouble here. 5-0. Oh my god. Our internet is horrid. Seems to be working fine for me. Seems to be working fine for me. We're enjoying our internet. Yep. Purple team is still in the lead here. 5-0, top 5. Look at this little ground ball right here too. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Get a replay on this. Look at Salvatore here. Little flip and oh, what? What? I got that. I got that. Look at Xavier Hawkins with the bare hand play. Got him. Woof. Woof. Smooth. Oh, and by the way, I was sitting there saying that Columbus was being no hit. And there you go. So, Benjamin gets a hit. He had, I think it was Mazza. Mazza had a hit. What is Jess trying to do on the internet? What could you possibly need to do on the internet at 12 in the morning? Other than watch this. You know? You have to watch this. That's the only thing that you should be doing. Homework? No. Watching someone else's content? No. Watching a very riveting TV show? No. GGBL, man. That's where it's at. Oh, baby, baby, baby. 3-2 pitch. Delman Marsh. Can he strike his boy out? Nope. Another line drive. Imasa's been challenged over there at shortstop today. A lot of line drives right back at him. But I do want to say I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. 3-hour stream. It's been fun. I think Columbus is going to come back. I have a feeling that they're going to come back. But in order to do that, I think they got to get to the bullpen. I think they got to find a way to get Strongman out of this game. He is very, very tough to hit. Richmond, if you remember, Richmond in gameplay, we took this guy on, and we could not find a way to get a base hit off of him. Like, he was really, really tough. Just found it. I don't know if it's the old mustache. I don't know if it's the old-timey delivery. I just think he's just a tough pitcher, you know. But look at this. This could be a home run. Could be a home run. Nope. Base of the wall. Could be a double. Daisuke Imasa. Knuckleball. 59 mile an hour. Imasa does the rest. It's a 21st double. The most obscure series on the channel. Big 12 Team Builder Basketball. Oh my god. Yeah. 2K what? Was that 18? Oh, there we go. Frankie Bowen. Base knock. That will score Imasa. He's got some speed. He's got some wheels. It is now 5-1. Okay. It's the high socks. Yeah. There you go. It's the stirrups. All right, top 6. 5-1. Riley Barr. Riley Barr. Here comes the 3-1. Looking like another knuckleball here from Strongman. Is he going to dial it up here? Nope. Fastball. Walk. He's starting to lose his grip here a little bit. You got Daniel Anderson, very tough hitter. That Jeff Bagwell stance. Strongman on a 1-1. Oh, base knock. That's a base hit. Right past first baseman. Drake's going to have to get this thing in here pretty quickly. That will get the runner over to third. That's Frankie Bowen. Now Anderson comes through with a single. We got runners on the corners with only one down. And Mario Mazza, one of their best hitters, coming up. That was a good knuckleball to swing at, but, you know, you don't want to pull that one outside. You do have to push that to the opposite field, and I don't think Mazza was ready for that one quite yet. That would be one to swing, but he didn't. Wow. Great take right there by Mazza, getting this thing back to even. So a 2-2 pitch. Strongman, 95th pitch upcoming. Misses. Look at Mazza. Taking that low one inside. Didn't offer at it. Very, very patient, selective hitter. 3-2 pitch upcoming. Oh, Mario! Woohoo! See you later! 3-run shot. Oh, baby! Mario Mazza. Okie dokie. 3-run homer. Columbus is back in it. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Super patient hitter. Got a pitch that he could drive. Wow. They've come all the way back. Super Mario with the clutch homer to tie this up. Goldie did call it. They made the comeback. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You had to get strong. You had to find a way to get strongman out of the game. Now they did. Now that they're into this bullpen, I think that they can do some damage. I think Columbus comes back and they win this thing, dude. I think if you can get to that Iowa bullpen, I think the game's over here. We'll find out. We'll see how it all plays out here. We got 3 more innings. So we got top 6 left to go. You got a bottom, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Here comes Lou. Popped him up. Cozart gets Iowa out of the inning. They'll go bottom 6. See if they can get some runs back. Ray Zildasic. Not a lot of good numbers here. He was a September call-up. He's only been in 22 games. I said he would walk off this game close. He tied it. He could. You know what, Rico, though? He still could. You know? He could walk it off. Not walk it off, but yeah. You know, top 9 could come up with a big-time hit. Give him the lead. End up winning the game. It could happen. All right, Corey Davis, the Purple Man. We remember this guy. That's who that was. The wifey called this guy the Purple Man. Go figure he's number 9, too. 1-2 pitch. Oh, base knock. Yep. Should be a single. This would be a miracle run for Columbus if they could make the playoffs. Honestly, yeah. And you know, to think that Columbus, they didn't make any moves at the deadline, that should be his nickname specifically, the Purple Man. Yeah, it should. And he got on with a base hit after we called him the Purple Man, so it worked. But yeah, to think that they were in on the trade for Franco. You guys remember, pitcher for Michigan. They were in on the trade for Franco, and you guys voted that Franco goes to Chicago. Columbus could have got him, but he ended up going to Chicago, and Chicago ended up missing the playoffs. Columbus made no moves, and they could wind up making it here. So pretty interesting storyline. But Zildasic has walked. The base is loaded now. And with the top of the order up, this is a very, very dire situation. Xavier Hawkins is up. That's a hot shot, ground ball, foul. 1-2 pitch upcoming here to Hawkins, and that is a ground ball double play opportunity here. Mazza over to shortstop, back to Massa, over to first. Not going to get the speedy Hawkins, and Iowa will get the run home. 6-5. You need to stop the bleeding here right now. Just get an out on George Cruz. You don't want to face... You don't want to face Sebastian Salvatore right here. Cruz gets a single. It is now 7-5. Not a good situation right here. Salvatore, great hitter. Third in the MVP vote right now. Can he come up clutch? Ground ball. That catcher. Nice throw. Well, Iowa gets 2 back. But the game isn't over because, again, Columbus is in Iowa's bullpen. And that's honestly all that they need right now. At least Strongman is out of the game. That was huge. Looks like we're setting up for a banger here to close out tonight's live stream, guys. That's the way it's shaping up. McGinnis draws a walk, and now we turn it over here to Columbus's top of the order. Let's see if their top can get something going. Ground ball here, Andino. He's going to fire this thing over to first. Got Imasa. Fast guy. Fast run. That's going to give Frankie Bowen an opportunity to drive the runner in scoring position home. Already 1 for 3 in the games here tonight. Lefty on lefty matchup. Always tough. That's a little looping fly ball out here to left. Gonna make a catch. Bowen is out. That sets up the stage here for right-handed hitter Riley Barr against the left-handed throwing Trujillo. Takes fastball low. Swing and a miss. 2-2 pitch. Trujillo's got him where he wants him here. Ooh, changeup did not fish. That's a tough pitch to lay off, man. Comes off like a fastball, but it is slow. Check swing there. Did he go? He did not. They're going to say he didn't go. I've seen worse. Wow. So Anderson comes up, and it's still a lefty-lefty matchup. I still like Trujillo in this matchup here. Let's see if Anderson can actually come through here. He takes it 94. Low and in. That's tough. But 1-2, he's probably thinking slider. Something spinny. Yep. There it is. Slider low and away. Anderson takes it. 2-2 upcoming. Here comes the pitch. It is a four-seam fastball. Trying to shoot that right by him. Let's call him here now. Looks like the fastball again. That fastball grip. Wow, great pitch. Trujillo low and away. Completely froze Anderson. And we're going bottom 7. Still tight game. Don't think that this game's over. Don't think that Iowa has got this thing in the bag. Hey, we got Eddie Benzie in the house. What's up, man? I'm doing good. How are you? We've had a jam-packed episode today, man. Jam-packed live stream. Been fun. Had a lot of drama. A lot of high-stakes games here tonight. Been a good one. It's been a good episode. Ooh, we got it to 6-6. How did we do that? Oh, we scored a run. Otani scored a run. Oh, gotta make a play. Bowen! Oh, that's terrible. Come on, man. You gotta make a play. That's not good, dude. It literally fell right in front of him. It fell right in front of him. That's not good, dude. You have to make a play on that. Yeah, Bowen needs to make that play, man. Oh God. Oh God. Bo Callaway comes up big, but what a catch out there. McGinnis out in left field makes a great play, man. That keeps it manageable. That keeps the deficit manageable. That's. Don't underestimate how great that play was. You got to get a read right off the crack of the bat. You got to read it right. You got to turn your head in the right way. That's a clutch catch, for sure. Eddie says good, mostly because the Cubs went off. Good. Go Cubs, go. Stroman pitches tomorrow. Hopefully he can get a win for my fantasy team here. Oh, Mario. Be chasing that stuff. You're trying to do too much. Nino Mendez. What do you got here? Swing and a miss. Alonzo Jacobs just blowing it by these guys. Looking for strikeout here, number 3. Got a 1-2 here on Russ Benjamin. Let's see if he can get it. Yes, sir. Jacobs strikes out the side. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Columbus down to their final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. All they're trying to do here, make sure that this thing stays 7-5. Got to make sure that this thing stays manageable. But McMahon is on with a base hit, and it is the top of the order. It does a lot of damage for Iowa. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Columbus is pitching. The story of their season seems like it's going to cost them a chance at the playoffs. Yeah, that 5-run first inning is really coming back to haunt them, for sure. Lederman just wasn't good. Lederman just was not clutch today. He didn't have it. But hey, they got 2 down. They got 2 down, but Salvatore, 0 for 3. He's seen a lot of pitches tonight. He's due. Is he going to come through? Soto's got him 1-1. Base hit. No. Line drive. Right at Mazza, and it stays 7-5. So they've got the bottom of the order coming up with Killian Graham coming on. 50 opportunities this season in 62 games. A 2.02 ERA. Pretty sterling. Pretty sparkling. 47 saves. He's got 3 that have been blown. But you've got 8, 9, 1 coming up. So, in all reality, you need a guy to get on. And that's not going to help. Killian Graham is nasty. He's nasty. Look at that curveball. You try to hit that curveball. You might be coming back with it here. Let's see. Fastball, 96. 2-seamer. Guy's nasty, man. Rocking at number 02. He's confident. He's cocky. He's got that closer moxie. 1-2 pitch here. Fly ball. Left field. Out. 1 out away. And Columbus's season is over. Imasa has to extend the game. Got to get to 2-3. Hot shot. Foul. 2-2 pitch. Nick. Oh, no. Line drive. That's it. That's it. Killian Graham comes on, gets the final out, and he ends Columbus's season. And that's the game. It's Jover. Yeah, I like that reference. Yep. Game over. Yeah, Mario Mazza, man, he had a great game. He had a great game. Put the team on his back. 3-run shot to tie it, but it just wasn't enough. I think the loss. It's tough. It's tough to diagnose here. Do you give the loss to Ray Zildasic? You know, in the box score you do, but Lederman wasn't good to start the game off either. 5 runs in the first inning. Can't do it. Can't do that. He didn't even get. He got 1 out. Delman Marsh had to come in with a 4 2/3. Then Zildasic 2 earned. I probably wouldn't have put in Zildasic. He's been a September call-up guy. It's like your season's on the line. Probably not a guy that I would have called up in that situation. And he gave up the 2 runs to get Iowa to come back. Right after you got back into the game, you scored 5 runs in the 6th. And then you throw out the guy that's a September call-up just to kind of give you some depth, you know. He's not a guy that you would lean on in those situations to be a clutch pitcher, right? But Jacobs was awesome. Had 3 strikeouts in that inning. You had Trujillo come in with a strikeout as well. Strongman was good up until that 6th inning, giving up the 5 earned. But yeah, Columbus came back, but didn't win it. So that prediction went to the wayside, but that's all right. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it for the night. So the Reapers, I was really hoping for game 163s. I would have wanted to see what would have happened if the game does 163s or not anymore. I don't know. But the playoffs have been set. We got the Reapers. The Maples have clinched due to the loss from the Cardinals. In the East, you have the Pizzazz, the Revolution, the Swamp Monsters. The Nuggets have won their division. The Bandits held on as long as they could have, but got eliminated from contention. And then you've got the Maples, Pizzazz, and Revolution there as your wildcard teams. In the NL, you've got the Good Boys. The Flight had no chance of winning the division. They really needed to win their last game against the Good Boys here tonight in gameplay to have a chance in the wild card, but that didn't end up happening for them. Copperheads win their division with the Heat as the wild card. Grizzlies, Emeralds, and Knights were the best team in all of the GGBL this year. Reapers not too far behind. They were 1 game back of the LA Knights. They're currently rated first as far as like the game goes. They think that they're the first rated team. But you see the runs scored and the runs against, 783 to 611. You could possibly make the argument that that's true, that the Reapers are the best team, even though the Knights have 1 game better. You know, you look at the statistics there, 776, that's less than the Reapers, and 622 runs against is also higher than the Reapers. So, kind of splitting hairs there, but yeah, going to be an interesting playoff, I think, for sure. Worst teams in the league. Beavers, 68-93, and Cyclones, 68-94. So, pretty crazy to think that they were 7th in team ranking, and then they played just so bad. You know, you got the Coyotes here at 10th, and they didn't make the playoffs either. But in the AL, things kind of played out the way that you would have expected. Except the Blue Sox were kind of a disappointment this year, too. They were 6th rated, and they couldn't find a way to make the postseason either. So, some disappointments across the league and, you know, some expectations that were met Like the Hammers rated 30th. They were only a couple games better than the Cyclones. But yeah, 30th, like that's who they were going to be. So let's go ahead and sim to the postseason. Nothing else really matters at this point. And there's your playoff picture. So on the AL side, we've got the Boston Revolution against the New York Pizzazz. That's going to be a great playoff game right there. I'm going to love that one. Boston, New York in a wild card. That's huge. You got Vegas and Wisconsin as the 3-6. Washington and Iowa both get buys, right? They were the best teams, two best teams on that side. NL side, you get San Francisco, Seattle. So another intra-divisional matchup there. East, West against each other. San Fran, Seattle. Again, on the AL side, you get Boston and New York. AL East divisional rivals against each other there. Then Richmond and Nashville. So you got the good boys against the Heat. That'll be kind of a fun one there. So Richmond's the 3 seed. That'll be good. Then you got Houston and LA as the first 2 seeds on the NL side. So, guys, from this point forward, playoffs, it's going to be a fun one. How I'm going to run it, okay, so if I go over here to Richmond, because they're my guys here. So if I go over here to Richmond, it's a 3-game series for the wild card. Not going to do these as live streams. We're going to do them in highlight reel videos. So the next time I see you guys, we'll be back here on Wednesday for wild card specifically in highlight reels. There'll be very quick cut highlights. You're going to have to just trust me that I didn't go in and cheese stuff. Right? It's just, you got to trust me that that's what's happening. I'm going to show you all the runs that scored, but as far as like base runners goes, you're just going to have to trust me. Otherwise, because again, like you start drawing those lines like, well, it's the playoffs and it means everything. You got to show me everything. You got to show me every base hit, every walk. It's like, dude, that's nuts. It's like 10-minute videos right there. So you have to trust me when you see stuff like bases juiced. Anyway, probably shouldn't have even said that because then like now you're questioning me. But anyway, so for the wild card specifically, we're gonna do one video that's gonna do Boston, New York, Vegas, Wisconsin, San Fran, Seattle, Richmond, Nashville. So we're gonna do all of that in one video. These will be very, very, very quick cut. I'm talking ESPN Sports Center highlight reel, like 2 minutes per game. Because you got to think, if each series theoretically goes 3 games, that's a pretty long video right there just to cover the wild card stuff. But I also don't want to sim it. You know, I don't want to do that. And in a 3-game set, you don't want to sim game 1 and then play game 2 and then play like you just, I don't know. It gets weird. But going forward, like for the DS, okay? Let me just go ahead and save this here. For the DS. Yeah, we can check awards real quick, but just let me do this for right now. Because I do have to explain this so everybody's on the same page. So, for the DS, let's just go ahead and sim. Yeah, here we go. Lineups. Okay. So for the DS, okay, it's a 4-game series, right? We are going to play game number 1. We're going to sim game 2. If it's a 2-0 lead, we're going to sim. Sorry. We're going to play game 1. We're going to sim game 2, no matter what happens in game 1. We're always going to sim game 2. Game 2s will be simmed. So if it's 2-0, we'll sim it again. in Game 3. If it's 1-1 in Game 3, we're going to sim that one again too. So I guess just to say this, no matter what, it's play Game 1, sim Game 2, sim Game 3, and then we'll figure out what happens here. Actually, wait, no. Who in a 4-game series, who wins that? It's whoever wins 3 games, right? No, it's a 5-game series. Sorry. Wow, I'm blind. I'm tired, guys. This is 12:30 a.m. All right, 5-game series. Whoever wins 3 games advances. Wow, that's like so basic. That is so basic. God, that is so basic in baseball. 5-game series. You sim Game 1. You play game. Oh my God. Play game number 1. Game number 1 is played. Game 2 is simmed. If it's 2-0, you play that. If it's 1-1, we'll sim it. Does that make sense? And then that way you can break the tie. If it's 2-0, it's an elimination game. You want to know who wins that. You want to see the animate. You want to see the celebration, right? If it's 2-0, you have to play it. You have to watch it. If it's a tie, you want to break that tie through sim. And if it's 2-1 in Game 4, then you got to go forward. If the team goes 2-2, that way you can watch that one again. You can watch Game 5 and have it over. So that's how that's going to run. Same idea with 7-game series. Play Game 1, sim Game 2, sim Game 3, and then go from there, right? So anyway, that's how that all shakes out. Now, real quick, just to kind of give you an idea, if you're going to be playing in the playoff bracket challenge, which I have not opened up yet, so be on the lookout for that in the next couple of days for a Google form. I'm going to post that in the comment section of this video in the next few days. So check back, look for the pinned comment, go into the community tab. I'll post that there as well on the home page of this channel. So go to the community tab. I'll probably post that link there. Or if you're in my Discord, it'll be linked in there as well. But to kind of give you guys an idea of who's going to win this thing, who would be the favorites, you guys can kind of see how this is all simming out, right? Richmond beats Nashville 2-0. Richmond takes on Houston. Seattle wins 2-1. So Seattle, Los Angeles, Boston, Iowa, Vegas, Washington. So good boys still haven't lost. Good boys have not lost a game in the postseason. Look at that. So now we get Seattle, Richmond, Boston, Vegas. The good boys haven't lost yet. They lose 1 game. Oh, Seattle's coming back. Okay. So there you go. It is Richmond and Vegas. Okay? This could be wildly different. This could be wildly different from the next time that I sim stuff. But we have a Game 7. We have a Game 7. Richmond and Vegas, Game 7. Richmond! Richmond! Yeah! Woo! Oh, hey, yeah, you were right. Doblis, yeah, good call. It's the freaking West team, dude. We knew it. We knew that was going to happen. Goldie rigged it. Oh, man. That's awesome, though. Look at that. Richmond wins the GGBL, the Gold Series. We can just save this now, you know. See, this is why we need to keep you in check. Hey, you saw me sim it, dude. You saw me sim it. I didn't do shit. But see, now that I did this, but Portugal knows all about the curses here, okay? Now that I did this, I've officially eliminated. You guys should be, Josh, you should be happy that I did this. That means that there's no way that Richmond wins the championship now. I've simulated it, and they shot their wad. You know, they're done. Richmond wins the championship. I can forever hold that in my heart as if that is what happened. That's canon. But it's cursed. I've officially cursed it. So anyway, kind of gives you an idea, right? Kind of gives you a little idea. Seattle beats LA in 4 games, 3-1. Richmond beats Seattle in 6 games. So that should help you kind of determine, you know, who does the game like in sim. In gameplay, it might be a little bit different. How am I going to plot my bracket out? That type of thing, right? So, anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get to the awards. World Series MVP was Cristobal Reyes. Playoff MVP was Brady Dunn. I hate this guy. I hate him. But he's so good. He's really turned into something, man. He's turned into something. That potential rating might need to go up a little higher. 41 doubles, 21 bombs, 29 stolen bases, 363 OBP. I can't hate on him anymore. I really can't. I really can't. Postseason MVP in the AL was Robert Thacker with 21 RBIs. That's ridiculous. World Series MVP, Cristobal Reyes. There you go. Awards, though, for MVP. Janil Rivera won the MVP, and he did not get to 40 home runs. That was one of my questions inside of the Channel Points, the Pick'em contest. He did not get to 40 home runs. For the AL, it was Christopher Peterson. He even lost a game down that stretch and still won the MVP. Stoitz made a good run. Salvatore finished in 3rd. So there's your MVPs. Cy Young would be Peterson. Jewel Carver made a run at it. Will Smith. Janil Rivera also won the Cy Young. So both Peterson and Janil won the MVP and the Cy Young. James Monroe gave it a good run too. His numbers were electric. He just didn't have the number of strikeouts, unfortunately. And then Stephen Goldie down there too, 18-6. Batting title, Cameron Moyer wins that thing, 339. Cash Fortuna, 335. So he wins it. Reliever of the year, Portillo, Oaks, and Flaherty. Goff, Pacheco, and Killian Graham had a 1.98 ERA, but 50 saves for Goff. That's what got him the W there. Now, think about this. So the Rookie of the Year, I'm not counting this award. Don't even take this award seriously because they're all rookies. A lot of these guys are rookies, right? So I know people are going to sit there and say, hey, man, he won the MVP, the Cy Young, and the Rookie of the Year. Oh, my God. But, dude, like, everybody's a freaking rookie. Like, you know, Stoitz is a 1-year pro. I don't know. This is crazy. So don't think too much about that. But Hank Aaron Award goes to Javon Brown. Ricky Olbermann also on the American League side. Gold Gloves. I'll just quickly kind of scroll through this. I won't take too much time with that, but kind of give you an idea really quick who won Gold Gloves, who's a good fielder. Go to Silver Slugger. And then back over here. Okay, there's your awards. All right, so guys, that's it for tonight. thank you for everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys that stuck around for a long time tonight. Appreciate it. For those of you guys that are just like tuning in now, that this World Series, that's not actually what's happening. So let me just back out really quick, head back in. But the playoff bracket has been set. So we got San Fran, Seattle, Richmond, Nashville, Houston, LA, the 1 and 2, Iowa and Washington in the 1 and 2, Boston, New York, Vegas, Wisconsin, over there in the AL wildcard side. So yeah, that's it, guys. Season 1 is almost done. And again, I will see you guys on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, for the wild card round in totality. So we're going to do the AL and the NL in all in one video. Very, 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 very quick cut highlight reel. Hope you guys understand why we have to do that. Just to move things along and get this thing done and get into the divisional round. You know, wild card is no longer a 1-game thing. It's a 3-game series, first to 2, and we kind of want to move that process along because we want to figure out who's going to get to the Gold Series, who's going to get to the championship. So, guys, that's it. Be on the lookout again inside Discord, inside the community tab. On this video, a pinned comment by me. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to have a playoff bracket for you guys to choose your teams that you think are going to advance. And rules and how that's all going to work and what's at stake. I think channel points would be a good one to win for each correct pick that you have. And we'll go from there. So, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. And I will see you on Wednesday for the beginning of the season number 1 playoffs. See you then. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.